We retire straight away, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. Right, so yes, we are officially live, Andy.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome, yeah. This is the F1L commentating and presenting the Fusion Racing League. They do short qualifying followed by a 100% race. Yeah, this gonna be good. Not commentated before, so this is my first time. But Andy.
It's my first time as well.
Yeah.
I got the track layout here, so we're good to go. We're not
Yeah.
going to forget any of the corner names. Well, I mean, they are all in Brazilian, so we might have a problem with that. Brazilian? Portuguese?
Well played. But yeah, so the championship's already been won by Ramdrop. He has solidified his place with 2 races remaining. Second place has also been taken by Omega IV. But there is still fights for 3rd position and 7th currently on the grid. So things are still, like, there's still fights going on in the championship. So it's definitely not over for some positions.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully we get a lot of action on the race today.
Yeah, hopefully.
Possibly even some, you know, good quality laps, who knows?
Some absolute stunners.
But, people are taking their time to get out of the pits.
I can agree with that. Yeah, but they want to get the setup on, make sure. Plus, Brazil's fairly... No, Brazil isn't that hard on tyre wear, is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. We'll find out in the race.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Not very professional, but I think they're probably going to want to do as little stops as possible. I don't think anyone's going to go for an aggressive strategy.
No, it's easy to make a mistake around Brazil, so it's better to go for the...
I've heard there's a
play it
possibility as well that Ramdrop and Omega IV might start from the back, just to hotten things up, as they have both solidified 1st and 2nd, as I previously mentioned. But yeah, still no one left their pit boxes.
They're giving us a lot to talk about right now.
Yeah, quite a lot to talk about.
Well, the Brazilian Grand Prix has got a lot of history to it. How long's it been racing for now? Thinking about it.
Don't know. Oh, someone's coming out. There is a Williams officially out. Mr. Biggles is now coming out onto the track.
Who we got?
From the UK. My man repping UK.
Is that on the soft side, I believe?
Yep, he is on the softs. The softest compound in this track. So...
Oh, you know, but like... Right, that's the only person that's out at the moment, I think. Oh, we got someone else out as well?
Yes, we do.
Coming out the Mercedes, right there.
Yes, the audio's just going to be down for a quick second, because I have to turn myself up, I'm pretty sure. So there we are, yeah. But, so Mr. Biggles is on his lap right now.
He's on his out lap.
Out lap, sorry, yeah. Westy has also come out onto the track. He's also on the softs. Kundi, he's on the mediums. So a different mix-up on the strategies.
I'm not gonna lie, I am struggling to read the research. Probably should have done my research before the race, but...
Well, here goes Mr. Biggles, setting up for his lap. He's really underfueled the car, because already the pit light is lighting up, so he's low on... Oh, no, it's gone off now, apparently, so I don't know what's happening, but... Biggles starting his lap.
Have a little look at how he's doing.
Is there anyone else come out on track? The other Williams is out on mediums. I guess we'll ride on board with Biggles to see the... Yeah, fairly clean. I don't know, that line was a bit off. Kind of compromised himself. Slightly missed the apex, but probably didn't lose him too much time.
I think it's the bank lap to start off with.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a good idea to get a fresh set of tyres. Don't lose you too much.
Yeah,
Tap
definitely.
later on in the session,
Definitely, yeah.
track's more warming. Who else we got then?
It's looking like an okay lap so far.
We got the Mercedes on the lap as well on the medium tyres.
I definitely wouldn't say that this is going to be the pole lap. I mean, session's only just started, so seeing a pole this early on, definitely not going to happen. I don't think anyway. But Rounding the final corner. Pretty good exit. Probably going to have a good run to the line. Stick to this inside to just make sure you maximise the lap time to the best you possibly can. And he goes pole for the moment, but he is the only person to currently set a lap. We have the Ferrari out on the softs as well. Two drivers still out on the mediums. Both on laps. See where this Mercedes goes with these medium tyres. Bit wide from the apex on the final corner. This doesn't seem to be a fast lap, but I don't know. But yeah, he crosses the line and clearly got invalidated because he's still apparently 13th position. Westy has gone on pole with the McLaren. Could you take a look at the lap times, Andy? To see what kind of lap time Westy's done, if you're there. I'll have a quick look then. So we have Westy with a 1:11.1, so that's a pretty good lap, but I don't imagine that's going to be the pole. Biggles in the Williams did a 1:11.3 with leader. No one else actually setting a lap so far. So currently only 2 people have set laps. Westy's going for another lap. Is he going to go quicker? Yeah, he's gone quicker. He's gone with a 1:10.9. Very close to the 1:11 mark, but he's the first man to get into the 10s. So, definitely a good lap there from Westy. Biggles has boxed, presumably to get a fresh set. Stevie P is on a lap, so we'll stick with him until the end in the Ferrari. Pretty good exit. This looks like an okay lap from Stevie P here. Judging from the last sector anyway. Not hugging the wall on the left though, and he goes P3. 7/10 off of pole with a 1:11.7. So he's not up there at the moment, but it's still early in the session. With the Haas out on track, I don't know if he's on a flying lap. He could be on an out lap. Presumably by the fact that he's not out on track yet, Ramdrop and Omega might be starting from the back. I'm not 100% certain at the moment. But, the Force India setting up for his lap. Going to want a nice exit to really get as much speed as he can down this straight. And he looks like he's done just that. Hit that apex quite nicely there. Leader is now exiting the pits in the Red Bull. Steve P in the Ferrari, is he on another lap or is he going to box? Yeah, he's boxing in the Ferrari. So the man out on the mediums, Kundi, from Sweden, he's I think he's just getting used to the track, just warming up before he puts on the softs, presumably. I could be wrong. He might just decide to start on the mediums, but that's what it's looking like at the moment, that he's just warming up for now. He doesn't look like he's pushing overly much. It looks like he's just getting used to the track. Red Bull not far off from starting his lap. And the Force India coming round to maybe finish his flying lap. Dr. Washel, I think. In the Force India. Where is he going to go with this lap? Apple's moving to P2. Only less than a 10th off of current pole. Man Westy on the 1:10. He's just 1:11. But that's very close up at the front. Very, very close between the two front drivers. Mr. Biggles has come back out on the medium tyre. So clearly he thinks he can go quicker than he did on the softs. That, or he's just putting in some laps, just getting used to the track a bit more before he goes for the last set on the softs. But that, I don't know, we'll see in a second. He takes a very funny line to start his lap there, the 2010 time trial line. Far off the circuit to get a nice quick run down this straight. Not 100% sure if that's allowed, but yeah, so he is, as leader in the Red Bull, he's coming around to finish his lap. Currently in P7, so he's not set a lap just yet. But that was quite a good run for the final corner. Well, they're not actually the final corner, I don't think, but you know, final proper corner. Going up to the line. Where's this going to put him? Is he going to be right up there with the front two? No, he's 2 seconds off the pace. So clearly a mistake happened during that lap. Quite wide through the centre, so clearly not going for another lap. The second Williams of Smooley is currently 3.5 seconds off the pace. It's quite a lot, but I imagine it was just a banker or something went wrong. Low Rexy is currently sat in P4 back in the pits. Don't know why it's letting me spectate him. Mr. Biggles on the mediums. Is he really going for a lap to get quicker now, or is he just getting some laps in? I don't know. He didn't improve. He stays third. His teammate did improve, however, and he's now only 2.3 seconds behind, not 3.6. So improvements are coming in quite fast for these 3 drivers that are currently on circuit. Well, for 2 of them anyway. Leader is deciding to box, so clearly setting a banker and boxing. And now the track is starting to quieten down. We have both Williams out on track. One is on the mediums, the other is on softs. And yeah, the track is quite quiet at the moment. Not too much to talk about right now, so I'm just going to ask everyone who's watching, what is your opinion on the halo that could be added to F1? Do you like it? Do you think it's a good proposition, or would you prefer not to see the halo added to F1? Personally, I don't want it in F1, but that's just me. Yeah, Smooley has once again improved. He's now only 1.5 seconds off, so he's clearly just getting himself into a rhythm around this track. And then I assume he'll strap on another set and go for a fastest lap. Hello.
Hello. How's it looking so far?
Well, currently we have 2 people very close on for pole.
Okay.
There's less than a temp separating them. He just left.
I did just leave. My game crashed.
That's not a very promising start.
That's okay. I think I can just hop back in.
Yeah, but Schmooley's been slowly bringing his pace down. Biggles in the Williams went back out on the mediums, so I assume Westy's back out on track actually, which is I'm going to stay on board with him on his outlap to see on him on his quick lap. I'll just quickly send you another invite to the session.
I'm already in. It's all good.
Oh,
it's all
okay.
Good. Who's in P1 at the moment?
So yeah, it's currently Westy in P1 at the moment. He set the lap quite early on, and no one's been able to beat it as of yet.
Oh, Mr. Biggles in P3, I believe.
Yeah. No, he set his lap on the softs, I'm pretty sure. He's out on mediums now, just going round. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But yeah, Dr. Warshall, still not quite sure how you pronounce that, to be fair, in the Force India. He's only 7 thousandths off of pole.
Let's have a quick look.
No, not 7. He's not 7. You get the gist. He's very close to pole position.
So, Dr. Watchell is a 111.0, and Weston is a 111. Oh my god, wow, okay.
110, yeah. 110.
110.9.
That's a very fast lap.
2 hundredths of a second. On these 2016 cars, that's quite an impressive lap indeed. He went a tenth slower in his second lap, but he made up for time in the second and third sector, so interesting stuff.
Oh, there goes Randrop. As he said before the race, he was planning to not qualify as he solidified first. So it's going to be nice to watch him move through the field during the race. I assume he will as championship leader. Although we could be wrong.
Well, he's just going to hang around at the back.
He could do. He could just sit at the back and chill.
Watch the absolute madness that will
Yeah.
return on. Mr. Biggles is on a lap now.
I think,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Westy
he's
is
on
also on a lap in the McLaren Honda. We're going to stick on board for the rest of this lap, see if he improves.
He's revving that engine very, very high. He does that on the race, and he's definitely going to get some damage on his engine.
He's really going for it, Westy.
He is, yeah, he's absolutely going for it.
It's an absolute madness of a lap. Oh, yeah, you missed it. We had a 2010 time trial line taken to start a lap earlier.
No way, really.
Yeah, Biggles. He was on the in the mediums though, so I don't know. I don't think he was going to beat his current time. But here comes Westy to cross the line.
Does he beat his time? That is the question. Let's have a quick look.
Yeah,
because
let's.
we don't have the information here. He doesn't beat his time.
No, he
he's
didn't.
Actually, he's 2 tenths down. So, think he might be going straight for the one there, or is he?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks like he's pushing. Yeah.
It looks like he's 3 tenths down in the first sector though. So.
Someone has just taken pole position.
Yep, that is Dr. Oshu.
Oh, in the Force India.
He's got himself a 1 minute 10.6 seconds.
That is a
which
mad. That is a very fast lap.
10.6. There you go.
He's going
even
quicker.
faster,
Yeah. Wow. So let's get to the Force India man and stay on board for his lap. Clearly a lot of pace in that Force India.
I'll check his sector.
Yeah,
2
you
time
keep an
while
eye
you're
on them
board.
sectors because.
So it's the sector 2 time last lap round was in 36.1, and this time it is gets across the line.
Yeah, this is hotting up towards the end of the session here.
Oh, he got 36.000 in the second section. 1.5%. 1.5% up.
So this is going to be an absolute stunning lap here from the Force India driver.
I think he's going to be getting pole this time round. Unless someone else has got something up their sleeve. He has improved. He's got a 1 minute 10.3 seconds.
That is a very impressive lap time in
Not bad
this
at all.
in these cars. That is a very impressive pole position right there. Can anyone beat him is the question. I think Westy's going for a lap.
Westy's on for his first section, unfortunately.
Is he down in the first section?
Yeah, he's off for his personal best.
Biggles
What
still in
huge
P3.
Nothing you can't bring back. 3 times off pace in the first sector. As Dr. Boscher is on his in lap now.
Oh, the second Force India's come out on the mediums and he's gone P7, 1.5 seconds off the pole man.
Mr. Biggles set past in the first sector. I suggest going on board with him, see how his lap's going on.
Yep, I am. He's just about to finish the second sector. About to come onto the final straight. Will he get a good exit out of this final corner?
I think
Yeah,
he's
that-
battling. I think he's battling for second place at this point.
That looked like quite a solid exit.
Dr. Boscher is just flying. He's on these 2016 cars.
So Biggles here approaching the line. Is this going to improve?
No.
It doesn't see it. No, yes, it was an improvement.
But
By 2 tenths, but
not enough to get to
yeah,
second place.
no position gained, unfortunately for Mr. Biggles.
More people here. Mr. Biggles on his in lap now. We've got the Force India. He's on a lap as well. Let's see what this
It's
time
the
is.
checkered flag. There we are. So it looks like we're going to see Dr. Washel, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if it isn't. On pole with a 110.3. Westy in P2 with a 110.9. And Biggles in P3 with a 111.1. But we're going to see all the standings in a second once the session ends. Do we have anyone out on a lap at the moment?
Yes.
Leader.
I think we have Leader.
Leader and Schmooley.
Who is actually its home Grand Prix with his nationality flag, so guess the crowd will bring it in.
Wait, did you just say Schmooley?
No, you just said Schmool.
No, but did you just say it's home Grand Prix?
Yeah, wait, just say Brazilian.
If you're on about Shmuley, that's the Welsh flag.
That's not the Welsh flag.
For me, it's the Welsh flag.
No, that is most certainly the Brazilian flag on my screen. Do you know what the Brazilian flag looks like?
I'm certain I do, yeah.
Is it green with yellow and blue? Because that's the Brazilian flag.
There's no Brazilian flag according to me.
That's
But I mean, we know it's a little bit of a buggy game. So
there have been problems.
yeah. So the session has ended.
I think this is the point that we have to wait.
Yeah.
Wait for the
yeah.
wait. Session to end.
Yeah. Omega and Ramdrop are starting from the back, so that's going to be a nice scrap to see them two trying to move through the field together. But
It should be interesting.
a 1:10.3 in qualifying, that is a very fast time. He's probably going to hope to pull away quite quickly. What do you think the strategy is going to be around here? Do you think people are going to try the undercuts?
So, well, most people. What's correct there? Most people have qualified on. Well, everyone's qualified on the soft tyres, so I think the undercut on a 100% race isn't a great idea. I think
No.
we should make these softs run a few laps at least before they go into the pits.
No, we do have one driver on the mediums.
Oh, which one's that?
Morturium in P7 in the second Force India. He's got P7 in front of Shmuley. So he's probably going to want to do one less stop.
We've got different things on our screens because that is the soft to me. But yeah, you know, he could be in contention for getting a good position, maybe third. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely.
But I think getting a solid in lap and out lap is really important around Brazil. Get you a nice undercut if you do successfully manage it. However, obviously at the end of the race, that's going to affect you negatively.
Yeah.
With a bad tyre or anything like that.
It's just going to depend on who can keep their tyres for longer. So, I don't know. I'd have to say, after that kind of a pole time, you kind of expect him to really stretch his legs at the start. That's 6 tenths.
Possibly going to be pulling away with this one.
That's quite a big margin to second place.
There we go. That is the lineup for the race. There's quite a bit. It's 2 seconds from the leader, but to be honest, it wouldn't be 2 seconds if he didn't get 6 tenths faster than anyone else on the track. So.
Yeah, that is a stunning lap from the Force India man. But as you can see there, Ramdrop and Omega starting from the back in P10, P11. They're going to be hoping for... what time would you say they're going to start on, having not done qualifying?
Well, honestly, I've got no clue.
I wouldn't
they might
count out the mediums.
I'm really
I'd say
sure.
mediums or hards. It depends
Wait,
if they want to push through now.
What do we do at this point? Do we just pull off to the side? Oh, we got some weather session forecast from our weather person. It's going to be cloudy until the middle of the race. It's going to be light rain and then heavy rain. So people are going to be struggling on those inters, and it's going to go cloudy again. So that's going to mix up the strategy quite a lot. People that are racing on mediums could really be in contention for the win. Yeah. Because obviously they won't have to stop before. So it should be quite interesting indeed.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know who's going to come out on top here. I'd have to say the pole man, to be fair. I would really have to say the pole man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely going to be a close race.
What are we doing at this point then? Are we just retiring straight away, or so we're going to miss the beginning of the race? Oh no, it's still good. We can just retire at this point.
Can you not retire at this point? Nope, we're going to have to wait for a while. But so Ramdrop and Omega have chosen the medium tyres to start the race on. That's quite intriguing. He's just left the session. Why they are leaving the session? What has happened?
Is everyone leaving the session?
No, Omega and Shmuley have just left, which is
User joined your channel.
Guys.
Yes.
Why do you know that Bazzy guy who joined?
Boshi. Oh,
yeah.
Is he around him?
Yeah, he's taking control of a car. Unfortunately, he must have been friends with. I don't know.
He's on my friends list. I'll tell him to leave now.
Yeah, but we can't. We have people. He's activated the race, and we have people who have gone to the toilet. So.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to restart, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay then. Well, what's the plan? Is it going to be one shot, or is it going to be A short
what we'll
qualifying.
do is, system in place for this is basically we will just go in on a random grid. Then lap 1 will be a formation lap, and then the leader will act like a safety car, and then bolt on lap 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that, but yeah, I don't know what I don't know why he decided to take the car.
So
and then-
does everyone know their grid positions then?
Okay, so Boshi,
Yeah.
if you're watching, please leave. But yeah, definitely. That's quite interesting. That it's going to be a nice running start, so everyone's going to get a chance off the line, virtual line.
Anyway, sorry to anyone who's watching about that, but
That's okay. Not a
Yeah.
big problem. These things happen.
He's not actually on my friends list, so
is he not? He might be friends with one of us then. But what we'll do is just make it invite only.
Yeah.
Andy, if I had you on Steam, is your Steam name same as on TS?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to find me.
So we setting up new session, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just leave this session then.
I've found you. Yeah. I've added you.
Okay, so
So I'll just drop you guys an invite.
so a dramatic start to the race. That was it.
Anyway, yeah.
That's going to be a bit upsetting for the pole sitter, as that was an insane lap for him.
He did do a good lap, didn't he?
A 1:10.3, that is something
Well,
else.
he still is starting at the end, at the beginning of at the front of the grid, so it's not too big of a problem.
Right. Second time lucky.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Right. I'll be back up then.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah. See you in a bit.
Good
User
luck.
left your channel.
But yeah, that could have gone a bit better, to say the least.
Oh dear, Boshi, what are you doing, man? Alright, it's on invite.
Piloting a car. I don't know why he joined. I don't know why he joined at all. I don't think he's on my friends list. I can check right now, but yeah, I don't think he is. Is he on yours by any chance?
No, I checked. He's not on mine either. So what we're gonna do is don't just retire straight away, because it'll put us in the pit straight and it'll make the pit straight yellow all the time. So if we just find like a safe place to pull off.
Like the first turn, just drive off and then retire
Yeah,
at the side.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. Do you know how to use the keyboard to drove?
No.
It's
I don't have my wheel set up at the moment, so I can't just like
Yeah.
drive off to the side.
I'll tell you what it is right now. Control schemes. It is. Come on. It's space to accelerate and control to brake,
What a good setup.
and then left and right to steer, and then A and Z to gear up and down. It's a bit rubbish, but it's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah, well.
There we are. Just got the invite. So I assume that this time it is an invite only session.
Yes, this is indeed.
Yes. A 100% race. Probably not 100% sure. I think it's 2 or 3 stops around Brazil.
I believe there'll be 2 stopping.
Is it 2 stoppers? Okay.
I think so.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
But yeah.
I'm just reading something about. I'm just reading something about something. How about that?
It would be Boshi though, wouldn't it, of everybody? Just ignore. Yeah, that was the plan. I think we're still waiting on 2 more people, Andy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's an 11-man race. In this short interval, Andy, you're gonna have to take over for a second.
Microphone
Okay.
muted.
Well, the lead commentator is gone. For anyone that's just tuned in, race is being restarted. It's going to be a rolling start instead of a standing start because I don't think they're interested in doing qualifying again. But it will be the order of the last qualifying session, so it's only a minor hitch. But yeah, we got. I'm not sure if they've got the weather to set something, but in the actual race just now, it was going to be clear weather, and then it's going to go to heavy rain, and then it's going to go back to clear. I'm not sure if it's going to change, but there we go. Waiting on a couple more people, and then we'll be ready to go, I think. It's an 11-man race today. We're just waiting on one more person, I believe. And yeah, I should have screenshotted the standings of the qualifying, to be honest, but fortunately I forgot to. Might be able to find it if I'm lucky. Quick look. So, see if I can find it somewhere. There we go. So we have Dr. Voschel in P1, followed by Westy, Mr. Biggles, I can't read that name, Kundir in the Mercedes, Rexy, Stevie P, Mortorium, Mooley, Leader, Ram, an Amiga 4. And that is the lineup for the race. I think everyone's reading up now, so we're good to go. We're gonna get started around here.
Microphone activated.
Anyway, I am back.
You are back.
I am back. Sorry about that. Toilet break.
I just had to read out the standings and everything like that. We're all good there.
Okay.
Readying up for the second time in Brazil today. Should be a good one.
Well,
we have to ready up again.
Yeah.
So the weather's on dynamic, so we're gonna have a different situation.
I mean,
honest,
personally, I hope rain is here.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome just then. What the weather was gonna be, but can't have it all at the end of the day.
Boshi joining, you know, but yeah, still gonna be a good race.
Fingers crossed.
Let's hope for rain to spice things up.
And we're in.
They're gonna have to think through their strategies. That's one thing for definite.
Oh, which one's accelerate and which one's brake again? I've forgotten. I think
Space.
Space to accelerate. Yeah, space to accelerate. And I'm still gonna have to change gears as well. Yeah, normally in a normal race we'd leave the session before the race and then join so we'd spectate it, but because this is a rolling start, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, because we can just pull off to the side or whatever.
Unfortunately, it's cloudy race. There's no rain forecasted, which is a bit of a shame. I was looking forward to that.
I think off the line the best bet's just to pause because we're on the keyboard, so
yeah, it's gotta.
just pause offline and then pull to a side or something. I don't know, but okay,
I'm thinking just drove straight on.
not straight away though.
Yeah.
But
Just go full speed into the first one.
it's a completely dry race.
Yeah, I'm gutted about that. I was really looking
Yep,
forward to
dry
that
all
about the
session.
mediums.
So looking at strategies here, they're probably gonna want this two-stop using one of each tyre. Some might attempt the free stop. I don't know.
So have we got a mandatory tyre? The mandatory tyre on mine. I don't know if it's different for each driver. I'm kind of getting that feeling.
I'm getting that the mandatory tyre is the mediums.
Yes, I have that as well.
So I think that is what is the mandatory tyre.
So yeah, the drivers have to run medium tyres. You know, I'm guessing everyone's going to run medium tyres anyway.
Yeah. Some probably going to opt to start on the mediums.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I think people are going to be starting on the tyres that they
Well,
qualified on.
the race is starting.
The race is getting underway. Awesome.
Yeah. They have someone has readied up. I don't know who it was. Hopefully not Boshi.
Yeah, we're waiting on you to ready up.
Is it just me?
Yeah, and someone else as well.
Okay.
So here we go. Getting underway on the formation lap around Brazil. I'm not sure if there's going to be 2 formation laps or 1 formation lap. I think we're going to find out pretty soon. Yep, we're getting straightened away, so I'm just gonna.
I'm just pause off
get
the line.
Paused. Yeah, that's a good idea. Make sure we're not getting in anyone's way.
Okay, so the pause car has done a bit better than I expected, and it's passed a few people. But
yeah, I think I'm driving pretty slowly first. I think I'm gonna go for an overtake on the Ferrari. As long as it lets me past. You're retiring.
The front wing is in a really bad state. We need you back in the pits.
Pull off to the side here.
yeah, I pulled off to the side at turn 1. But I think they're gonna. Yeah, they're moving into the positions now. The Force India's in first. Westy's nearly into second. Biggles is still there right now. But,
So have we got our order back?
pardon?
Yes, we've got our order back.
Okay, so Westy's P2. Nearly had a spin from Mr. Biggles there on this formation lap.
So here we go, we're going to get out of the way in a second. It's just going to forecast view for this one.
Yep. So we're going to be sat at the front. We're going to watch the lead driver as he bursts away from the field.
And I'm going to have a look at the back of the grid, just so I can let you know if something happens.
Yeah, tell me if there's any action. Westy is very close to the Force India driver. He's not been able to bolt very well. This could be problems for the Force India man.
Yeah. Leader's had a horrible start as well. Not been great for him. He's already got drivers right behind him. Have a look at what's happened. He's very cautious for the first corner. There we go, we're on the way. Unfortunately, a bit of a not quite as exciting as it could have been, but these things happen obviously. So, Dr. Motion is pulling away. Yes. 0.2 seconds, so West is holding us back right now. In his McLaren Honda. A bit of lock up there. What are you looking at?
I'm still watching the race leader. He's got Westy right on his tail.
Yeah, he's right there.
Westy's definitely sticking with him.
Mr. Biggles 1.8 seconds from the leader though, so he's kind of falling back. He seems to be spinning his rear tyres too much, so I don't think he's got the race pace at this point in the race. However, Westy really
Yeah, Westy has had a good exit there.
We're going to whack it into a shred to see what moves he can make. He's going to wait one more lap to get DRS next lap, obviously. I think if he had a brain, he's going to leave it. Yeah, smart. Ross Bush clearly feeling the pressure. He's locked up a couple of times in that corner. Westy's got a lovely exit, and DRS is going to pull a much better exit off that corner on turn 3.
He has a chance here with the DRS. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go for the move up the inside of Dr. Wash for the lead of the race. He's going to try the switchback maybe from... No, but he's clean past. He's just completely driven around him there.
What happened, Dr. Wash? What happened? Seems to not quite be on the pace like Westy is. Clearly under a lot of pressure from Westy. Just slipped under pressure.
Yeah.
And there we go, that's our first.
Anyway, so if we take a look down the grid, Mr. Biggles has remained third off the line. I think Kunde has stayed fifth. It looks like not many positions have changed.
Brexley in 5th place. They're all falling back from the leader.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, positions don't seem to have changed off the line. I'm wrong. Leader has fallen behind both Omega and Ramdrop. So probably seeing them pushing through the field. Smooley's just gone wide. Ramdrop's going to have a chance here. The Ferrari moving up into P8. Yep, he's got past him already. Omega's probably going to go for the move too. Yep, he's through too.
Really?
So the two championship leaders absolutely bolting through this field right now, and they're both on the mediums, I believe.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're both on the mediums.
But you know, who knows? This could be a race between Omega and Ram. If they keep up with the pace of the leader, then you don't know these things. Omega's got DRS on Ram, so maybe we could possibly see a battle with them in the next split.
Well,
meanwhile, Dr. Washer's still right on the back of.
yeah,
Westy.
that's what I'm just on board with right now. He's very close to him right now. Just having to turn the end.
Nice exits. Westy seems to be getting a bit of wheel spin on the.
It just seems to be like whoever is in the lead is struggling under the pressure from the man behind. Biggles is always there in P3, so if there was something to happen, he can just go straight through into the lead if these two were to make a mistake together.
It's end. Click the end button. And it's page down to look right.
Oh, here goes Dr. Walsh is he thought about the move at the inside, but I think Westy broke a bit later and just covered it around the outside.
Much more sensible to go for the move on the straights, much more more high speed straights.
Yeah.
Things just a tiny bit too far back to go for anything.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But these front two definitely battling away quite hard at the start. Stevie P is sticking very close to the back of Rexy. That train from 4th down to 7th are very close together.
Yeah, and I'm sure Ram will be catching up with it as well. Maybe seems to fall back a bit from Ram. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is, but it just got a low bonus there.
Yeah. But, Ramdrop's definitely got the pace to finish high up in this race. But he's going to want to try and push through very quickly, but back to the battle with the leaders. They're on the start-finish straight.
The lead, lap 5. Wow.
Are we going to see this whole race maybe between these two?
That would be
Because
fantastic.
they don't seem to be able to escape each other. He's going to go for the inside.
Straight past him.
Is he?
Both front tyres.
He has made that move stick into turn 1.
Don't count Westy out. He's already made a really good overtake on Dr. Wash already. A reasonably nice exit. Not enough to, make any move or anything like that. If he just plays it smart and is just really patient about this, he'll be able to make a move on the next pit straight or the back straight.
Yeah, that's probably what he's going to try and do. Probably
Meanwhile,
just...
Dr. Biggles, 2.9 seconds back.
Oh, look at... Have you seen the battle for P4 right now? Rexy, Stevie P, and Kundi all going for it. Rexy has actually passed Kundi while we've been watching the lead.
However, Rexy has touched the dirt, so he's going to have a tiny bit of grass in his tyres. He's got smoke coming out the back of his car as well.
He has moved up into P4 though, so got past Kundi, but we didn't see the overtake, so I wonder how he did it. Probably from just DRS, because the slipstream in this game quite broken. Yeah, it's quite broken. Ramdrop's also catching up to the back of this group. This is going to be a 5-man scrap for what is P4.
Don't forget to keep your eye on the Westy.
Oh yeah, Westy is still very close. You might think...
He got nice DRS on the pit straight. He's going to have really good exits, take a wide line. He'll be carrying a lot more speed going into that straight. Although he got a touch of oversteer, so who knows.
Yeah. He's quite close. He could think about a lunge, but thinks better of it.
Yeah,
6 behind in P2. He
60,
has quite a lot of laps
65
left yet.
laps, so.
Just a fair few. So he's probably just going to stay close and wait for him to make a slip up. Oh, Ramdrop has made a move up the inside of Morturium. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, Ramdrop now up into P7, flying through this field. You can clearly see why he is the championship leader, with 14 wins to his name, I think.
14 wins to
Yeah.
There's a huge battle going on for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
He's right behind his teammate Stevie P.
Amiga's getting involved in it. He's locked up his tyres, unfortunately. Let's have a quick look at what's happening at the front of the grid. Westy seems to be dropping back a bit on that last sector. His tyres might be going.
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't look like he can stick as close to the back of the Force India as he could earlier in the race.
He's got much more. He's got 220 mile an hour on that pit straight, and he's going even faster on the back straight.
Yeah, the run is it's just so good with the DRS and the slipstream. Is he close enough for the move? I don't think so, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he's close enough. Stevie P's got his teammate Ramdrop going for a move. Here goes Ramdrop for P6. Will his teammate just let him through? Or will they battle? I can't tell, but Ramdrop moves up into P6.
No,
Now,
I think Rams already sealed the championship, so.
yeah. But chasing Kundi now, so it's going to be quite fun to see. He's on the mediums, which is something not to forget. All these people around him are on the softs, I think. I know Morturium isn't, but he's very, very fast on the mediums.
Yeah, Wesley clearly struggling with his soft tyres now. I suggest, well, if I could talk to him, I'd suggest going to pits and work on that undercut. He's still within the 1 second.
I'd say it's far too early for to think about the pit stop, but Ramdrop's got a good run. He's up he's on the inside of Kundi, and he's already passed him. Is Kundi going to come back at him in the braking zone? I do wonder. No, he hasn't. He has not done that. Ramdrop is right on the back of the Haas as well now. He might be able to make another move already. He's passed 3 drivers in a driver a lap. This is insane. And his teammate is battling. This battle here for P4 to 8 is just all of it. Stevie P has dropped another position to the Force India of Mortarium, which I don't think I'm pronouncing right, but we're just going to have to deal with that.
Rex is clearly struggling with his tyres at this point. He's bumping up, hitting the grass, and he's caused a 5-person train.
Ramdrop making quick work of all these drivers.
Where's Amiga at though? What happened to Amiga? Okay, he's dropped off a little bit. He's not quite at the pace of Ram at this point in the race. So are we seeing Ram potentially possibly third place podium?
Pardon?
Mr. Biggles is completely on his own at the moment. He's having quite a lonely race. He is dropping from the leaders, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Here goes Ramdrop then for P4. It's a shame we're getting quite a bad camera angle here on the broadcast, but Ramdrop moves. Ramdrop moves up. We're going to just take a quick look at how it's running right now, the race. Amiga has boxed. He's boxed from the mediums on lap 10.
Rex is probably going to go for a move on the outside of Ram though. Oh my God.
Has he gone round the outside? He can't go. Surely can't go round the outside. Surely. He's stuck it in there.
Side by side going into turn 6. I believe that's turn 6. Yeah, that is turn 6.
That is a nice
So
move.
he's made the move on the outside of turn 4. Fantastic move by Rexy. He may be not the fastest driver at this track. He really is new on his own track, so fantastic job to him. Yeah, I think Westy's out of the DRS zone from Dr. Voschel.
Has he fell back that much now?
Yeah, he's just over a second away. Personally, I'd head into the pits as soon as possible. I think lap 10, lap 11, lap 12 is not too bad of a time to be heading into the pits for soft tyres, but
Ramdrop again coming back at Rexy into turn 1.
on the outside gets 2 tyres on the green, and he manages just to make
Brakes
it
nice and late, but Rexy's going to get a better run off of these S's.
Yeah,
And
very smart drive.
he's going to have the DRS, I'm pretty sure.
He's going to have faster straight line speed.
Yeah, he has the DRS. Here we go. He's going to go for a move again on Ramdrop in the same place. This time down the inside. Brakes later. Makes the move. Ramdrop does the switchback. Ramdrop back up the inside with the switchback. This is identical to last lap. Will Rexy just brake a bit later here and take the position?
Rexy's going to be taking that position.
But Ramdrop isn't going to give up, surely. He's going to go... Is he doing the switchback again? No. He thinks better of it, sticks behind, and is probably just going to wait for the DRS on the straight. Quickly just visit the leaders to see. Yeah, Westy is falling back 1.8 seconds now behind the race leader in the Force India.
So if you were Westy right now, what would you be thinking?
I'd probably be thinking to try and do an undercut as soon as
Yeah.
possible.
Definitely.
But
I think he's leaving it a bit too late. 2 seconds is a lot of time to catch up in a couple of laps. So
but he's maintaining it now. He's maintaining the gap. So I don't know. I wouldn't count him out of this. Definitely not count him out. But Ramdrop, is he going to go for a move into turn 1 again? He's got the slipstream and the DRS.
I think, yeah.
Rexy. Rexy's doing very well there. But whilst we have not been paying much attention to other things on the track, Mortrium, which has passed Kundi as well. So Kundi has now dropped down into P7, just in front of Ram's teammate. You got to feel sorry for Mr. Biggles, all out on his own right now.
Yeah, he's probably having a really lonely race. Right now.
But probably enjoying the fact he's in P3 on the podium. Definitely enjoying that fact.
Oh, Rexy's locked up a little bit there, although Ram's got a little bit of steer on the exit of that corner.
Yeah, but on them softs, he's just gonna he's just gonna have slightly better traction. To be, I mean,
Yeah,
he keeps
lap
like
12 though, they're gonna start losing it potentially. Although
Yeah, Ram is right on his rear,
Yeah,
right now. He
really
is.
close. Double front lockup, however, so
He's had a good exit though. He's very close to Rexy.
he's gonna have great DRS.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He's already gonna pass him.
Yeah.
Maybe even before the DRS. Yeah.
He's definitely got a chance. Here he goes up the inside.
I mean, he needs to be careful that Rexy doesn't go for a move on the inside of this corner though.
Ram Drop has got
Center of it.
far enough in front, but once again, Rexy might get a better exit here and come back at him. And his volume is low. Apparently you are quiet on this stream, so I might have to try and turn you up.
Is it like really low?
I don't know, I'm just trying to turn you up there. Right, I don't know how that sounds now.
Yeah, probably a bit louder now, for sure.
And there we are. Okay, so Ram still in P4. Rexy, probably. I don't know. Would you go for a stop soon if you were Rexy? Doing all this battling with Ram's surely got to be slowing you down.
If I was Rexy right now, he seems to be on the pace. He's staying, although Ram has got a much better exit off that corner.
And Ram is also on the medium, so he's going to be able to go longer into the race.
Oh yeah, oversteer. His tyres are definitely off at this point. Next 2 or 3 laps, definitely people should be thinking about going in. Obviously, we can't see their percentages, unfortunately, but definitely something they should be thinking of.
Might even come under pressure soon from the second Force India driver in P6.
Yeah, here we go. We've got our first pit stop of the race, apart from Amiga. We've got Stevie P coming in.
Stevie P has boxed from this soft.
He's going very, very slow there.
You can't get a penalty if you go in slower than the things.
Heading in for a set of medium tyres. There we go. That's his first stop of the race.
And he's
Possibly aiming for the.
So gonna have to try and turn you up. Right, we're gonna try that. Andy, speak now. See if you're any better.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Now you're very loud, but that's better.
Sorry, I'll try and speak a bit quietly.
Hopefully that's better for the. If you could get back to me on that gig once you see the update. But Stevie P out of the pit, he's chose the medium tyres.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
Westy's dropped another 5/10 since we last looked at it. He's now 2.3 seconds behind. Mr.
Pass
Biggles,
him, dive into the pits, but
10 seconds behind. And Ramdrop is only 1.6 seconds behind Mr. Biggles for P3. So
absolutely flying.
Ramdrop, now that he's finally broken the slipstream and DRS from Rexy, now he's going to start making some inroads on the cars in front. Like I was saying though, Rexy is definitely going to be under pressure from the Force India. He's definitely not out of the walls just yet.
Yeah, Motorium's got a lovely exit off that corner.
Apparently now you are too much when it comes to the volume.
Oh my god.
Right,
Turn me down a little bit.
The Force India didn't make the move there.
However, Rexy is right catching up. Are you turning me down or
Yeah.
what's happening? Ooh, Thorium looks for a move there, but doesn't go for it.
Leader still not boxed. He's still on the same set of softs, I think. Or has he boxed? I don't know. He's quite a fair distance behind.
I think you should switch back to Motorium.
Is he right on the back of him? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's right on the back of Rexy. How have we got? We got Ram right on the back of Mr. Biggles as well.
We're gonna watch.
Could be...
We're gonna on board with Ram first. Let's see how is Ram going to be able to. He's definitely going to go for a move here.
He's absolutely
William,
flying.
Mr. Biggles has
gone
boxed.
into the pits.
Mr. Biggles has boxed.
And let's see what's happening here. We got Motorium going for a move on the outside of the straight.
Rexy went for the inside, knows that it's more important for this corner, but he's already passed before the braking zone. And Rexy just yields the position.
Yeah, Rexy probably should have gone in that lap, to be honest. His tyres are clearly gone at this point.
Westy
If the
has
mediums are
boxed.
so superior.
P2 man Westy has boxed. He's coming back out on the mediums now in P5.
So where is Dr. Voschel? He's still leading the race. He's still on the soft.
He hasn't boxed yet. No, he is still leading. He's really in command of this race at the moment.
So Dr. Voschel, it only makes sense if he heads into the pits this lap. Otherwise, the undercut's going to be pretty strong on.
Yeah, he's going to want to cover off Westy. Because if Westy gets an absolute amazing outlap, then he's going to be under a lot of pressure.
Have a look to see what he's doing. He revs his engine very strangely. I'm not sure if that's just a spectator mode, but Could be heading into the pits this lap. Yeah, there we go.
Championship leader Ramdrop is already into P2. Yes, others have made pit stops, but that is crazy. The pace he has is just insane around this track. But he's in the pits. What's he going for? He's going for the hard. So the difference in strategy between him and Westy.
Okay.
He's going for the hards, whereas Westy has chose the mediums. So Westy is going to have better pace, but Dr. Voschel is going to be able to go longer in the race. Where is Westy in comparison to Dr. Voschel? I don't see him.
I don't see him at all.
The undercut has not worked. He's just coming round the left-hander now.
Oh, it's going to be quite close, but not really enough.
I would say he has gained
difference.
time. He's definitely gained some time.
Let's see how much time he's gained. He's gained just around half a second on that. However, he is on the fresher tyres, so track position is very important around this track.
Rexy back out the pits. And Omega, when he boxed very early off the mediums to the softs, that undercut has kind of worked, but them softs aren't going to last him too long now. I don't know.
He's gonna have to do 40 laps on the mediums, on the hards. Insane.
Are we going to see Dr. Voschel try to go to the end there? Could them hard tyres go to the end?
50 laps, I don't think so, to be honest.
No, it seems like a big ask. I mean, he's took the soft 16.
He needs the mandatory tyre as well, I believe. So
clearly he plans on mediums later, but West is getting a lot closer. He's definitely closing in now.
I definitely believe Ram has a chance of even winning the race at this point. He's got great pace. Let's have a look at his fastest time.
Yeah, he really does. Ram could even be thinking about the possible one-stop medium to hards.
But his fastest time was on lap 4. It was a 1 minute 13.3, and he's doing 1 minute 14s right now. No. Sorry, he's only a 2 tenths slower than his personal best on this lap, so that's great stuff. He's matching the pace of Dr. Voschel on the medium tyres though, so it could be interesting.
But yeah, we have Motorium as well. We can't count him out. He is still in the running. He's currently P2. He hasn't boxed, but if they're both trying the one-stop, Motorium and Ram, then they're both already in front of Westy and Dr. Voschel. By the way, Westy is right on the back of Dr. Voschel.
Is he really? Is he caught up quickly?
Yeah, he's very close now. Definitely within DRS.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, some drivers struggle with some tyres, they just don't switch on. I've had that in league racing before when I'm on a tyre and it's just not working out for me.
Hards definitely look like they're not working that well for Dr. Voschel.
He's got a great exit. Yeah, Westy's going to go straight past.
Put to the left.
No
quite
point contesting though.
Westy already passed him. That was quicker than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess the strategy works in some way. What he needs to focus on now is getting away from that DRS zone so he doesn't have to fight Dr. Voschel.
Yeah, if he has to fight, then it's going to be a very big problem. He wants to do as much work as he can now, so that the gap between him and Ram when Ram pits is quite substantial.
Yeah, we're definitely not counting Ram out on this one. His tyres are absolutely gone, I think, at this point. I'm not too sure. He's oversteering all over the place on my screen. Losing a lot of traction, but he's taken the tyres quite a while, so he's done a really good job there.
Yeah.
I would expect him to go about 24 laps, but...
Omega, by the way, has passed Rexy. He's up into P6.
Okay.
He's chasing down Mr. Biggles.
I don't know what Omega's strategy is.
I don't know.
To be
He
honest
did
with
box for the softs quite early, so he's going to be boxing soon again.
He could be on the 3-stop strategy. Just going really aggressive. But
yeah, I reckon that is it, because he came in off the mediums on around, I think he was about lap 10, I don't remember.
But like we said pre-race, I don't think the aggressive strategy is going to work.
No, I don't.
But obviously we're going to find out. He's going to be flying, he's going to be putting fastest laps in, possibly.
Westy looks to, he's got a bit away, but then slipstream in the DRS just keeps pulling Dr. Voschel back. It's just so powerful around any track. But definitely, Westy needs to really pull away quickly, and this second Force India is just up the road. So that could cause problems for Westy.
That could cause problems indeed. That is the Force India of Motorium. The Dutchman, I believe. If my flags are right.
Ram's still just extending that lead at the front. But I think, Westy, is lapping faster than Ram at the moment.
understandably some fresh tyres.
Yeah. So he's gonna. Actually, no, he lost time to the leader in the sector round. Definitely closer to to Dr. Voschel's teammate Motorium.
West, he's having an absolutely fantastic Grand Prix at the moment. He's in net first. Dr. Voschel's got a fantastic exit. Is he going to go for a move on the inside of the first corner? He's going to leave it out for this corner. He's going to have a great exit off this next corner though, as they always do. Bit of oversteer, not a big problem though.
He's definitely, he's not close enough for the move, I don't think this time. It would have
I
to
don't
be
know,
a
it's going to
dive.
be very close. It's going to be very close indeed. He's going to get a better exit off this corner if he's done it right.
Them hards just aren't going to give as much grip as the mediums are. Mr. Biggles still holding. Mr. Biggles is doing very well in this race. He's holding his own in a net third when they actually know Ram did actually get past him, didn't he? So he's in a net fourth. So
okay. So who's not yet stopped up? Ram
and Motorium are the only two, I'm pretty sure, to have not boxed yet.
Are we going to see Ram coming in this lap though?
I don't think Ram's going to be in this early. I think Ram's going to be stretching it quite a bit longer. I think Ram's going to opt for the one stop if possible, from medium straight to the hards. It's a big ask, but I feel like
that is possible, definitely possible.
If he can take these to around lap 30 or laps like 25-30ish, I reckon he could probably get them hards to the end of the race.
Yeah, as long as it follows the mandatory tyre rule, I believe it does. Possibly. I'm not too sure.
But Westy is still actually losing time to Ram drop in the lead, but he's definitely gained. He's right on the back of Motorium actually now.
He's got slipstream and DRS, so I believe Dr. Voschel's going to be losing time there. Yep, Dr. Voschel's lost time.
But will Motorium slow Westy down enough so that Dr. Voschel can catch up? Actually, Westy went very fast in that first sector.
Yeah,
probably due
some
to
fresh
the
tyres,
DRS
DRS and slipstream, yeah, like you said.
But this isn't going to be good for Westy. He's going to want to dispatch this car very quickly.
He just gained half a second on the leader in on that sector alone, so.
He's going to need a very good exit here to ensure he can get past. Motorium looks like he's struggling a little bit, or he's just managing the tyres, either one.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped yet. He might be managing the tyres, doing the same strategy as Ram. Has he stopped yet?
Ram hasn't stopped, no.
No, has
Westy very aggressively there. But Motorium, not going to fight back. He knows he's on a tyre that's done a lot more laps. He just moves behind Westy and takes P3. Dr. Voschel's probably going to want to dispatch him quite quickly as well. But, just because
this is where Westy really has to nail in these laps now. Although, unfortunately, Motorium's trying to counter-attack.
He is. He's putting up a fight. And on tyres that have done 23 laps already, that is a surprise. He's still right with Westy. He's going to go for a move at the inside. Oh no. He thinks better of it, just sticks behind. He doesn't want to be using too much of his tyres up.
I'm bored with Dr. Voschel right now, and I can just imagine him looking at them having this fight and just smiling to himself, knowing that he's in a harder compound but keeping up with Westy. The race definitely isn't over for Dr. Voschel in the slightest.
No, definitely not. Running down the order at the moment, we currently have Ram leading, who is not yet pit. He started on the medium tyres, it's currently taking him 23 laps, sorry, and just started lap 24. Westy has moved up to P2. He has boxed once, but he's not making inroads on the Ram at the moment. Motorium getting close to Westy in the braking zone, but probably nothing going to come of it due to the old tyres. He also hasn't boxed. Dr. Voschel in P4 has one. He chose the hards, which I don't know. I'd probably go with mediums in the second stint.
Can you see? Is it just my screen, or is he got a flashing pit light on his wheel?
Who? Dr. Voschel.
Yeah. Can you see that, or is it just my screen?
Yeah, that is on his wheel. Yeah, I do see that.
Possible drive-through penalty? Don't know.
I don't think so, because it's been quite a while since he boxed.
Has it been a few laps already?
He might have a penalty though, we don't know. That is something I'm going to quickly take a look at, see who has received penalties at the moment. So we have Motorium got a penalty on lap 16.
Okay, right, yeah. That's it?
No, Omega has also just very recently on lap 22 he got a penalty, 3 seconds for I think corner cutting. But he's making inroads on Mr. Biggles.
Meanwhile, Westy finally starting to pull away from Motorium. Just well, Motorium's gone into the bits. Lap 24.
Motorium has decided to box. I wonder what tyre he'll go into. This could decide. Well, it will decide the rest of the race, obviously. But if he chooses the hards, he's gone with the softs. That's okay. So he's going for the 2-stop then, clearly. Probably going to run the hards late in the race.
I think Ram might be going for the 1-stop. You know.
I know he probably can do it. He's got a good enough lead to really push these tyres for a while.
Let's just have a look at his lap times really quickly.
Westy isn't gaining on him either. The gap's staying around 12 seconds.
Yeah, Ram did a 1:13.8. That's only how much slower? That's 5 tenths slower than his fastest lap altogether. On lap 24.
So that is very impressive.
And he's going even faster. Oh no, he messed up the second sector, but he's going really fast still. Great stuff from Ram. Definitely in contention of winning the race, which we didn't expect at the beginning of this race.
I'm just going to take a quick look. Yeah, Westy gained in the middle section. He gained 2 times. He's back to 11.9 seconds the gap.
Oh, Ram's in the pits.
Ram has boxed. Okay.
There we go. So this is it. Is he going to go onto the hard tyres or is he going to go onto the soft tyres? He is on the soft tyres.
So he is
he's going for the 2-stop. Yeah.
Which is better for us because now we're going to see more battling between Ram probably with other drivers.
Yeah, definitely. Dots Voscher struggling on those hard tyres quite clearly. He's not happy bunny.
Ram has really good time staying out a bit longer. He is only 7 to... Oh no, it's not updated as of yet. But he's a lot closer to them front too.
Yeah, he's going to be on the back of Dr. Voscher in no time at all.
Yeah, them soft tyres are going to be very good too.
Give it a few laps, he'll be right there.
Oh, Omega with Motorium. Motorium has come out the pits around Omega, and on the fresh soft tyres, he's really going to want to pass him quickly.
Oh, fantastic stuff here. Coming into turn 4. Yeah, he's got in front of them.
Down the inside, Omega's got nothing to answer with them old soft tyres. Probably got to consider boxing soon.
I wouldn't even bother trying to attack back.
He's right behind him, but he's not giving up.
If I was Amiga right now, I'd focus on looking after my tyres. Trying to go for that 2-stop if that's what he's trying to do. I wouldn't be battling. Sticking a slipstream. Yeah, that's a very strange tactic. We'll have to find out what happens.
Leader,
later in the race.
P, all doing their own races. Very far behind, very spread out. Don't know if they've just had problems or the pace isn't that great around this track, but
Ram is only 5.9 seconds away from the leader right now. He just gained 3 tenths in that last sector. He is flying.
Well, we're going to have to watch. He's probably going to set fastest lap of the race on these softs now. I wouldn't put it past him, and we can now see all of the front 3 drivers on one straight just then in that shot. So definitely hotting up for the lead of this race.
Going through the rest of the grid, everything seems pretty spread out apart from that, so the front of the grid's where it's all happening. Westy must be really pleased with himself, but he's not going to be aware of the fact that Ram is really in contention of catching up with him.
Yeah, he's not going to allow that at all, especially with Ram on the softs, he's going to be absolutely flying.
5.6 seconds, getting another 2 tenths on that first sector.
Rexy is in a battle at the moment though with Kundi. Kundi's right behind Rexy. He's on a faster tyre, so...
4.8 seconds, this is insane.
How fast is... Ram is closing in like crazy.
This is going to be possible fastest lap this lap.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
If he's actually on his... Let's have a look if that was an actual lap or not.
It was, that was his first proper outlap, and it was a 1:12.3.
That must have been fastest lap of the race.
I think so. Let me check. Yeah, Westy hasn't. Westy's hardly been the 1:13. Oh no, yeah, he set a 1:13. But he's not been in 1:12s. No one has been in the 1 minute 12s all race long. So
apart from Ram.
Yeah, other than Ram.
Killing it right now. Oh, was that rain I just saw on the... No. No, is it raining right now? There's no chance. That must be a glitch.
I don't think it's
There's rain on the track. There is, unless I'm seeing things right now. I don't want to get people excited for no reason. But on my screen, I
can actually see rain. Yeah, I just saw rain then.
There is rain on the track. That was completely unexpected.
So This could play into the hands of Westy here. Now, if rain starts and they all have to box for the Inters, then Ram will not be able to really get too
Ram
much out
cannot
of
believe this right now. Question is it actually raining or is it just a Cody's bug?
That is true. Will Ram be able
It's
to
not
close
just
it?
me saying rain though, you're saying it as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing spits of rain, yeah, but how close is Ram now? He's got to be getting a lot closer. 3.3 seconds.
He's going to be right on the back of Dr. Vosh in a
These
second.
front three are all converging together.
He's going to want to absolutely kill those soft tyres while they last. We're not sure how long this rain's going to last, it might go. Obviously we're not the people on the track, so we don't know how the track's feeling at the moment.
We have another battle developing on track, Mr. Biggles with Notorium. Notorium's definitely closing in on the new
he's
softs.
getting there.
He's left Omega very quickly. Jumped towards Mr. Biggles basically.
Shame, Rexy's having a bit of a lonely Grand Prix now. I don't know what happened to him, to be honest. Might have had an off somewhere on track, but he's in 7th place, 25 seconds away from the leader.
Ram now on 2.8 seconds behind. He is flying. 2.3.
See what sort of lap he put in. If I have a look at what lap he put in just then, or what he's about to put in, we can really find out if it is starting to rain hard. Yeah,
it's
he's
definitely
a second
starting to
down.
rain.
Second down in the second sector.
Are we going to have to see a rush for the intermediates? He's
There
now
we
only
go.
2 seconds behind the race leader. But Dr. Voschel is also catching Westy. Westy seems to have started struggling on his mediums.
Yes, the rain is coming down. It was a 1 minute 15.0 for Ram. He's lost 2 seconds on that last lap.
Is anyone... No one's going to dive into the pit. Oh, Motorium has passed Mr. Biggles while we've been too busy looking up at the front. So he's even back up into P4. So both Force Indias in the top 4. We're going to be very happy with this result.
Wow. This got very interesting very fast. Let's see what happens. Dr. Vosch is right on the back. He's going to want to get past Dr. Vosch before the DRS gets disabled.
Yeah, definitely. They're getting very... There's going to be a 3-way scrap for the lead. And all 3 of them have a different tyre.
No way, that's fantastic.
It's all 3 different tyre compounds.
Who's on the hard? Oh, Dr. Vosch must be so frustrated at this rain. He's gone for the hard compound. He's sacrificed the time, and now the rain's coming down. Yep, there's rain on the visor.
Ram has had a good run on Dr. Voschel. He's probably not going to go for the move into turn. Oh, maybe he might think about a dive. But in these rainy conditions, I really doubt that.
No, he's lifted off. Yeah, lifted off though.
Probably going to go for it down this next DRS straight.
God, look at the rain. Oh
I
wow.
wonder if the DRS has been disabled actually.
No, it hasn't been disabled yet. Probably next lap round it's going to be disabled. Dr. Vosch clearly struggling in these conditions. Ram's going to
make quick work of this Force India and move up into
fantastic
P2.
stuff. Look how much he's aquaplaning. Well, not
but
quite
he's gone wide.
aquaplaning.
He's gone wide though. He's not been able to keep it on the track with braking later, and Dr. Voschel's gone back up into P2.
Wow.
So clearly these rainy conditions are going to affect the drivers.
Oh
you
yeah.
see Omega's in the pits. Omega is going onto the Inters.
Yeah.
There is a lot of people in the pits right now going for the intermediate tyres.
Yeah, just saw Ram going through turn 7 completely, definitely into time.
These 3 drivers who have just pit could make some really big time here if they pit on the right lap.
This wasn't even the forecast either, so...
No, there was no forecast for rain. Ram is struggling so much.
Yeah. He's... Oh dear, I feel a bit bad for him to be honest, he was flying so much. Let's see how he is in the wet weather conditions.
Well, like I was saying, the 3 people who boxed that lap are going to really gain from having boxed the lap early. But Omega is on the back of Kundi. He's lining him up. Oh, he tried a switchback move, but there was contact between Kundi and Omega. It is Omega, yeah. Westy is in front of McLaren. But here goes Omega round the outside. He's really aggressive.
Not quite
here.
there, no.
He really wants this
shifting
position.
like crazy right now.
Is Leader also on the Inters, or is he still on some dry tyres?
Leader's still on the dry tyres, unfortunately. He's really messed up the strategy.
Let's take a look back at the race leaders. They have all boxed for the Inters.
Yeah, they've all gone in. See if there's been a change in order at all. Where's Ram at? That's the main question here. He's really good on the pace this race.
Lost time there in that pit stop. But they come out in the same position as they were. A bit more spread out. Ram seems to have dropped back during this pit stop phase. Motorium coming out the pits with Biggles right behind him. Rexy, as I said. See, look, Rexy seems to have definitely gained time on Biggles. He's still not very close. He's 5 seconds back. Omega has gone up down the inside of Kundi into turn 1. He's made the move stick. So
Nice work.
liking these wet conditions. So maybe Omega was right going on the soft. Maybe he knew what he was doing. Maybe he
Quite
knew
possible.
it was
Yeah,
forecast
he's
to rain.
really nailed it, isn't he? Maybe. Oh, who even knows? I don't know how he would have known that, to be honest, because the forecast didn't say it. But I've never actually had a race where the forecast was wrong before.
Well, here's the first time it's happened wrong for you then.
Someone seems to have taken out the braking markers at turn 13. I'm not sure. Not sure if there were any braking markers there, but if there are, then they're not there at the moment. Westy seems to be pulling away, 2 seconds away from Dr. Voscher right now.
Ram is really getting close to Dr. Voschel. He's probably...
He's struggling on these tyres though, Ram is.
Voschel is just not looking very quick at the moment. I'm going to check for penalties one more time. Just to see what's happening right now with the penalties. So since Omega got his penalty, we haven't actually seen many more incidents, to be fair. One from Smooley and one from Mr. Biggles on lap 28. So they're keeping it quite clean out there, but Ram is right on the back of Dr. Voschel.
Yeah, he's going to want to get past him as quickly as possible so he can focus on catching the leader.
He definitely looks the quickest out of these three in these wet conditions. But it's one thing catching in the wet, but it's another thing to overtake in the wet.
Should make good work of that pitch straight if he gets a good exit off 14. Well, 13.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy for Ram to get past these two, clearly, as they have been race leaders all race.
You say Ram's doing the best in the wet, but you know, Westy's really pulling away right now. He's doing a really good job.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, Ram almost lost it completely there.
But he's kept it, and he is
Got an
right on the back
absolute
of
yeah,
Dr. Voschel.
Got a nice bit of traction even though he almost lost it.
Dive to the inside.
Yeah, no problem there.
Dr. Voschel going to fight back around the outside? No, he's not. He's just going to hang
Oh,
back.
he's locked up his front left.
Ram has gone wide though yet.
He's letting past.
Yeah, he probably just didn't want to overdo it and spin. I mean, he does still have more. He's only half of the race distance gone right now, so he's probably just trying to save time and just. He's still got time, so that's probably what he's waiting for. He's just going to wait it out. But Mr. Biggles dropping back a bit from Motorium. Rexy. Omega's making inroads on Rexy. He's definitely catching. Omega might be the fastest man on the track right now. I'm going to quickly have a look. Westy. What times is Westy doing on these inters? Westy is a 1:22.4. Dr. Voschel did a 1:23 flat. Ram
Check out Westy's times.
Ram
Probably
did
in
a
the 21s.
1:22.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 1:22 flat. And Omega did a 1:22.1. So around the same time as Ram. So Omega is also going quick. He's got a lot of time to make up. Definitely quite fast at the moment. But Ram right on the back of Voschel is really struggling on these inters. Ram already going past. And he's only just got onto the straight. But look at how much time they've actually lost to Westy.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
3.2 seconds. They really don't want to be fighting at
He's
this
on the
point.
grass. Ram's gone onto the
tyre
grass.
on the grass.
He's going to hold it though. No, he's backed out. Never mind, he backed out. It looked like he held it through there.
Definitely needs to be playing with his brake pressure.
Whoa.
Oh, he's almost completely bent it there. He's, like I said, struggling on these tyres.
Yeah, Ram, he's quick, but he's really risking it on these intermediate tyres.
Oh my god, I think we're going to be seeing a crash from Ram pretty soon. He's getting pretty aggravated about not being able to get past Dr. Marshall.
And this is all the while this is happening. Westy is just pulling away up front. He's going to be loving the fact that these two are battling so hard.
Yeah, Ram just needs to keep a cool head on right now. Make the overtake and be really careful going into turn 1 on the center S's.
Stay on board with Ram, see what he tries to do. They're both losing a lot of time. Ram is now 4 seconds behind Westy. He was At one point, I think 2 seconds. So.
Ooh, double front lock up there going into turn 13. That's not what you want to be doing.
He had a good exit though, and Voschel nearly lost the back end then, so Ram definitely going to go for another move now.
He's taking a wider line going on to turn 14. That's very common if you want high straight line speed. There you go, straight past him. Going into the first
Will he be
corner,
able
he's
to
be
hold it
breaking
this
at
time?
the
Remember,
100
he
metre
broke too
ball.
late last time, but yeah, he's done well this time. Ram now up into P2, but this isn't over. He can, Dr. Voschel might come back at him here. He's not had a very good exit, so I think Ram might have P2 now and might start chasing down Weston.
So definitely stick with Ram for a bit longer.
We're going to track Ram's progress, see how fast he can go now that he's been allowed some clean air in this wet. But look at the gap already between Ram and Dr. Voschel. Already starting to pull away.
Yeah, Ram's gained 6 tenths on Westy already in that 1 sector that he's been in front of Ram, in front of Dr. Voschel.
Ram really going for it, and then exits of the corners. He's really revving it up.
You see a bit of a dry line coming up in the wet track now, so a bit more traction there. Question is, are we going to see this track
Ram.
dry up?
Ram just cut 5 seconds out of the lead Weston built up already, so Ram is absolutely
He's
flying.
so close to spinning it in the turn 13 though.
Let's just see how much more time he's gaining, and we're just going to run through the grid and just check what's happening. So he cut another 4 tenths out, so he's really making inroads. Meanwhile, Dr. Voschel is he's just falling back. He's clearly not very confident in these wet conditions. He did not want wet conditions, and clearly they're just.
Oh dear.
Just didn't want the wet. Notorium P4. He's doing really well holding it there. Mr. Biggles as well.
Oh, Amiga. Go back to Amiga. He's about to go for a move up on Rexy on the pitch straight. In
Here we go.
7th place. 4-6.
Omega's really been putting in some good laps, and he's going up the inside of Rexy into turn 1. But Rexy's not giving up. He's still on the outside. He's staying around the outside. But Rexy has stayed around the outside. They're going to be still side by side, coming out of the S's onto the straight. Who is going to get this position? Very, very good racing clean. But Rexy now switches to the inside line. But no, he thinks better of it and backs out. Doesn't want to crash with Omega. Omega definitely looks like the quicker of these, so he might just decide to try and stick with him and move forward.
I think we need to go straight back to the round though, see how many inroads he's making. 1.7 seconds behind Westy now.
He is definitely captain. But how close is he now? It's got to be nearly 1 second. 1.4. That he has some insane pace. Like, jeez. But to quickly run down the grid, it's Westy from Ram, then Dr. Voschel in P3. He's maintaining the gap to Westy now, but clearly doesn't like this wet condition. Notorium in P4, definitely he's doing a solid job in the second Force India. To say he started 7th, definitely doing well. Mr. Biggles in P5, he's also having a pretty good race. Omega moved up into P6 recently, he's now chasing down Mr. Biggles. Rexy has fallen to P7.
Ram absolutely flying. Probably can smell the victory from his position right now. He's very, very close to Westy.
We'll get right back on board with that in a second, but Kundi is P8, Stevie P is in 9th, Leader is in P10, Shmuley in 11th. But, yeah, Ram is so close to Westy already.
I know, Weston's had a load of oversteers, so's Ram.
Hey.
No traction control in this weather is extremely difficult, so...
This is going to be a good battle between these two. Probably two of the fastest men on track right now, going at it. Ram really trying to get good exit here, and he's done well. Who's going to opt to move to the inside? Oh, they're swerving around. Ram going to side, trying to look for a way through.
He lost a bit of time swerving around too much there.
Yeah, he's not been able to make the move, but he's going to have a better run through here.
He was at a standstill at one point, but yeah, he's going to have a nice run off this corner. A bit of slipstream, get it in rich revs.
Will he go for another move now, or will he stay and wait until the start-finish straight? He's eyeing him up.
Yeah, he's going for it.
He's gone for it.
Is he going to go
what
for
a
it?
dive move up the inside.
You can never do those moves. Just if you just stick a front tyre in there, then
he's made it.
Stick.
He's made the move stick. Westy ran
so.
slightly wide onto the grass, and he just wasn't able to get that traction down. And Ram's made the move.
always very dangerous putting one of your tyres on the inside of the rear tyres. It always ends up you spinning because it's just how it is. You can't always see every part of your car at all times. But yeah.
Westy's not going to like this. He's definitely going to try and fight back. But does he have the pace to keep up with Ram? Because as we can already see, there's a bit of a gap starting to form. But with how fast Ram was catching, you have to say you'd think Ram's going to pull away now and just steal the victory. Already 5/10. I mean, Westy's had a good exit though. Oh, he nearly lost it there though. That's compromised him. We're not going to be able to make the move here on Ram. He's still not giving up though. Very close. Meanwhile, Dr. Voschel, he has actually been catching, but that's probably due to the little bit of battling that these two have just recently done.
Oh, Dr. Voschel, 3.9 seconds back. He really hasn't been catching very fast, has he?
No, he's really struggling in these conditions. His teammate is staying at about a constant gap, so his teammate really is doing well back in P4.
24.6 seconds away from the leader, though.
Yeah, that just shows how much the top three are on a completely different level by the looks of things today. Amiga is actually making inroads on Ram. I know he's down in P6, but the gap is getting smaller from him to leader. I wouldn't say he's in contention for a win, but he's definitely putting his heart into this race.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be taking a victory today, but like you said, he's going for it. Fair play to him. Who's he got up next though? He's got Mr. Biggles, who's 8 seconds down the road. Then Mortorian looks like he's struggling on those instances, but
Westy's staying quite close with Ram now that Ram has passed though.
yeah, definitely.
Actually, that exit from... Oh! Westy practically sideways on the straight there.
Yeah, he's
fallen to
lost a bit of time
1.3 seconds behind Ram, and that's got to be it now. Ram's surely just going to pull away.
Yep, 30 laps left, and I think this formation is going to stay very, very similar, unfortunately.
Yeah, unless we see another change in conditions, this could just
so
be a big
out.
stalemate. So we're just going to stay on
Mr.
board with Ram
Mr.
for now.
Biggles catching up though. Mr. Biggles catching up with.
Whoa! Ram had a big
what
moment there. He went sideways coming out of the first sector. Probably just lost a little time there, but he's gone very wide there.
Ram's gone wide on turn 7 there, so he's going to be
Ram
Ram once again.
Ram seems to struggle when he gets into the lead on these intermediate tyres. He doesn't seem to pull away right now.
I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing any more rain.
Yeah, it does seem to be drying up. You are right.
The track is drying up.
The track is definitely drying up.
Compared to how it was earlier, definitely.
What would you say is the best tyre then to go onto if they were to get to the end? If they were to pit now, which I don't think they will.
Yeah, if they pit when the track actually dries out, I think mediums.
Oh
no, not quite yet.
Ram trying to taunt Westy to see if he would pit there. That was quite risky because he could have spun there on that.
Could have gone straight into that wall.
But Westy not falling for it, staying out. Mr. Biggles is actually really catching Motorian. Since Motorian passed him on them softs in the dry conditions, Mr. Biggles looks like he's the faster man in the wet.
Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing in the next few laps people are going to be diving in the pits. I think it's the mediums the way to go. They seem to be lasting 25 laps.
They also seem to be providing good pace as well. I mean, Ram.
Yeah, unlike the hard tyres. So, but I do personally, we look forward to seeing what's going to happen. But yeah. Have a quick look at what Amiga's doing. 6 seconds away from Mr. Biggles.
So he's also making inroads.
Yeah, followed by Rexy, who's only 6 seconds away from Amiga. And then Kundi's like 10 seconds away. See what's happening at the front of the grid.
Yeah, it's getting very dry around that last corner there. In fact, I don't think I can really see rain on the track at all there around that final corner.
No, there's still spray coming out the back of the cars, but really not as much as
time for
before.
a box yet. Ram once again trying to see if Westy will box.
Really risking it there. lost a lot of straight line speed doing that. Look how
Yeah.
much Westy's caught up
I
in
don't
that.
know why he keeps doing it, because he's just losing time doing this.
Ram looks like he's power sliding through that corner.
Yeah, Ram definitely looks like in these changeable conditions, he doesn't look like he's as quick as Westy. Definitely what it's seeming like.
Especially in this slow sector 2, you know, turn 8 and turn 11, he really is going slowly around there. And even turn 7, which is coming up, he takes a very wide line, cannot take as much speed as Westy, as we can see there. Can be very close, and I see blue skies.
Yeah, it is definitely drying, and we're going to see another rush to change onto the dries very shortly.
But what Westy's going to be thinking right now, get it in rich revs, get past Ram for the pit stop. That's the way to do it. Ram gets a load of oversteering out of that
Will
corner.
Westy risk it and go in a lap earlier and try and get an undercut onto these softs, or dry tyres should I say? Do you think Westy's going to go for this?
From personal experience, absolutely not on this game. There's an absolute fine line when it turns to dry conditions, and not yet. Definitely not yet.
Not yet. Going for another lap, but Westy's getting very close to Ram
Look
actually.
at that straight line speed.
Here
He's gonna
comes
go for a
Westy going down the inside.
Okay, he's
Now
being
he
very
fits
careful about
better.
it.
Ram runs wide though, he's going to be compromised with his exit.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, unfortunately, Westy's gonna have to back off.
Westy
Yeah,
has to back
that's a
off,
shame.
he can't do anything there.
Fantastic 44 laps into the race, and the top two are separated by 1/10 of a second.
Yeah.
It's great racing.
Oh, but Ram
loses traction
Ram is,
again.
oh, he's power sliding through the corners. He is getting some style points there. He is, wow.
But they're
Dr.
not racing
Voschel is
for
closing
style
in.
points.
Look at Dr. Voschel.
How close is he?
He's 2.7 now. He's
Oh
closing
yeah.
in.
Oh dear, almost lost the front wing. Westy. Ram broke very early there. Ram braked. I think it's braked actually. Very early there. Cost Westy a bit of time, but luckily he managed to save his front wing there
Mr.
on the
Biggles
simulation damage.
still quite close to Motorium, but Omega is also closing in.
I'm thinking this on next lap is the time to head onto the pits.
I'm not seeing much. I don't see any spray actually. Oh no, I'm seeing a tiny bit of spray.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of spray, but I think this is the lap to go in.
I don't know. Omega looks.
But obviously,
Ram drop, right? Yeah, they're in. Ram drop and
Yeah.
Westy both boxing same lap.
I'm a genie, what can I say?
Will
Make
Westy
sure they-
be able to jump him? Is the question.
Ferrari, because he's in the Ferrari, he'll be able to make the jump on that one. McLaren's not going to be able to do anything with that, which is a shame, really. That could have been really interesting, but
He's chose the hard. Westy has chosen the hard tyres.
yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea.
Oh no, wait, no.
Oh, he's jumped him. He's jumped him.
Westy has jumped for the lead.
Westy's. Oh wait, no. Yeah, Westy has.
And
jumped
Dr.
the lead.
Voschel is right on the top. Dr. Voschel is
Fantastic
right on the
stuff.
back. But
Ram must have been held up in the pits for some reason or something like that.
yes, Dr. Voschel came in as well. That is why that's happened. He has been jumped due to Dr. Voschel pitting, but I don't know why Westy has chosen the
Definitely
hard.
going to be seeing. We're definitely going to be seeing Ram going for a move. He's going to be absolutely furious about this.
Motorium's also gone for hards, and Mr. Biggles has gone mediums. Omega's boxed.
Really could go to the end of the race.
Omega's
really
gone for
could
the
go.
mediums. Rexy
Right,
is also going mediums. It's all kicking off here. It's just hards and mediums between all these drivers.
Is anyone staying out on the Inters though?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think everyone has boxed that lap.
We're seeing a battle right at the front though. Ram's really
Two
wanting to get
tenths.
past Westy.
He is on the faster tyre, so we can probably expect a move on this start-finish straight with a better exit.
Thing is, we saw Ram go 25 laps on these medium tyres, but he was really struggling at the end of that stint.
He was,
Westy
but at the
and,
same time, that's what's allowed him to
Ram
get
almost
this
goes
high
into
up.
the grass. Ram's very close to going on the grass there.
He's not
DRS
as good of
has
an
been
exit as I expected. I expected him to be very close to him very soon. Oh, but Ram goes to the inside.
God,
Westy
look at
tried
that
to cover.
badly.
Westy's kept.
completely mounted
Westy's
curbs.
held it in there.
Yeah, completely mounted the curb there, Ram did. Westy got massively better exit off turn 2.
But here we go.
Although-
Ram's going to go for it again. He's already got the inside line, so there's nothing Westy can do. Westy pushes him over a bit to the left hand side, a little bit of a squeeze.
Oh, he's going for it. He's really going for
But
the outside.
Westy's
He's
held it round the outside, but he's been
Yeah.
put onto the curb.
hanging off dear life. There,
But on them hards that he's opted for, which I do disagree with, to be honest. Doesn't look like he's been able to do anything.
If it's dry for the rest of the race, then I think it will help him out later in the race. But at the moment, he's just gonna be really patient about this. The race is not over yet.
No, definitely not. Mr. Biggles. Omega is battling with Rex actually. Rexy is. It's messing. It says he's still on Inters for me. According to my screen, Rexy is still on the intermediate tyres.
No, Rexy's on the medium tyres.
Oh, it's just switching. It's just messing about.
Yeah.
GG Codemasters. Yeah, Rexy's really done well in this pit stop to catch up to Omega. Omega might have tried to go an extra lap or something, I don't really know.
Westy's got a great exit of turn 14 there. He's going to have DRS going on the outside of turn 1. Has he made it stick? He hasn't locked up his tyres. He's done a really good job of that side-by-side through turn 2.
Westy, that is a move.
Oh,
there's contact. Oh no! Tried to squeeze him onto the curb, it didn't work, and Ram has gone back past up the inside. What is Westy going to do into this braking zone? But look at Dr. Look at Dr. Washel, he's right on the back of both of them now.
This is so fun. Loving this so far. Top 3 separated by less than a second.
Westy's got some really good pace in these hards, clearly doing better than Dr. Washel did on the hards.
Yeah.
But look, you could separating these top 3 is less than a second, half a second separating the top 3 after 47 laps.
Couldn't make this up. Ram got a much better exit off
really good.
turn 9.
Omega's been able to get a bit of a gap to Rexy, but we're going to stay on board with these front 3 and the start-finish circle. Stay on board with Westy because he's in the middle. He's really close up to Ram through there. He seems to be able to do better than Ram in this the end of the second and start of the third section.
So important because he gets DRS coming onto the pit straight and really great straight line speed. He hasn't quite nailed it this time around, but I'm sure next time around he's going to be able to make something of it.
No, but he'll be able to close up and then...
Yeah, he'll be able to close up, take it chill through the first corner, unlike Ram who always seems to be locking up and gets a little bit oversteer. Look at how much time Westy's just made there. He's going to have DRS straight past him going into turn 4.
Westy's really on the game today.
And that's gone the outside though. Oh god.
We're getting a really bad camera angle for this. Switch to Ram.
I just stay in cockpit view for that sort of thing. Westy couldn't quite make the move stick, unfortunately.
But Dr. Voshel now all over the back of Westy. He's thought better of it though there up the inside. Probably not a very good move to make up the inside there, but he backed
Ram's gone wide. Ram's gone very wide, going into turn 8 there.
Westy's sticky moving. He's definitely pressurising Ram. Ram's definitely not pulling away.
Yeah, we've seen that Ram looking up a lot more when he's under pressure.
Ram seems to not be able to handle being in the lead when the car's right behind him. He seems to struggle. Westy has had a good exit compared to Ram.
Ram had a big moment there.
He looks quite far back still, even though it looked like
I'm not sure. It looked like he got some sort of power slide, but he almost went sideways on my screen. But that's just Codemasters once again.
But yeah, here comes Dr. Washel again. He's very close. He could think about a move down.
Oh, is that a lapped car? Lapped car ahead.
Is it Williams' car? No, it is a...
looks like a Red Bull actually.
It is leader in the Red Bull. One lap, he's not a lap down yet, but he's very close to this. He could have a massive effect. Hopefully he'll move out of the way and not cause too much of a fuss. These top drivers. Dr. Voshel got quite close there, but he wasn't able to get close enough under the braking.
Yeah.
Due to that, he's still in P3, but Ram is now bolting.
Yeah, he's off.
To have started battling. Yeah, hopefully this back marker will just move out of the way. We don't want any problems.
He's definitely slowing him down. Definitely slowing him down at this point.
Oh, the back marker really
doesn't.
They don't know what they're doing. The back marker tried to move out of the way, but I think like he just got in the way of Ram. Yeah, Ram is losing time here. Ram is getting annoyed. Ram is going to be getting so annoyed at this back marker.
Leader, man, what are you doing? You've got blue flags flashing. You need to move out of the way.
What is he doing?
He's going for a defensive move.
What is happening here? He's not backing out of it. Ram is going to be so angry with this, with the Red Bull man. He's lost time. Right behind Voshel's made a move up the inside. Voshel has moved up into P2 past Westy.
Has he made it work?
Yes,
wow.
He has. But Westy's well known for getting a good exit.
Westy's going to have DRS and slipstream. He's going to have double slipstream and DRS, so...
But the Red Bull's still not moving out. The Red Bull is still there. He's not moving out the way. He's just getting in the way of these drivers.
I'm not sure what he's thinking at this point, but finally moves out the way. Almost takes out Westy going into turn 6 there. What in the world?
very madness. There's much madness
Very
happening.
much madness.
Yeah, there's very much madness happening in this race. Ooh, Omega is very close. Oh, that's the back marker. The Williams knows how to get out of the way. That's a good thing to see. The Ram, yeah, Ram is bolting, but Dr. Voschel's probably going to want to change that. Definitely in the drive, Voschel seems to be quicker, a lot quicker than when he's in the wet.
Yeah, let's hope he brings back his qualifying pace that he had in qualifying. That was pretty stunning stuff right there by him.
Yeah, but that's the thing, we didn't get to see Ram perform in qualifying, so we don't know what he's capable of. But based on the season so far, 17 times on the podium out of 17 races. Definitely was always one to watch.
Starting from the back, still maybe possibly going to win this race.
Has a good chance to win this race, yeah, because Dr. Voss was nearly 2 seconds back already. But Ram is really going to be loving this. Big lockup from Ram now. Motorium is doing pretty well as well. He's getting away from Mr. Biggles again, back on the dries now. There's a 6-second gap to Mr. Biggles. Omega back 4 or 5 seconds back off of Biggles, and then Rexy 2 or 3 seconds back off of him.
As long as Westy can keep up with Tavoshel, then you got to remember he's on the hard tyres. So later on in the race, possibly last 5 laps, he's going to have much more pace than his front two. Although he had a big load of oversteer going into, I'm not sure what corner it is actually, turn 11, big part of oversteer. But yeah, he's going to have a lot more pace going into the last few laps.
Yeah, and that's definitely something to watch out for in the last few laps. Westy making a bolt, trying to catch these top 2 drivers.
It's all about Ram being as consistent as possible at this point. He's really nailed that first corner nicely.
Yeah, Ram bolt, he's really going for it. I wonder how fast is he going for fastest laps now? Is Ram going that quickly? Let's have a quick look on the race director. Yeah, Ram set a 1:12.2 on the mediums. It's close to his pace on the softs, I'm pretty sure. In fact, that's faster.
Yeah, that's his fastest lap.
New fastest lap of the race was set by Ram very recently on the medium tyres, which is just insane.
Yeah, lighter fuel load, greener, not greener track, 1 in track, so
yeah. But,
great stuff though.
There's still Westy and Dr. Voschel still in this. They can still win. Ram's definitely looking like he's on the way to a victory. He's driving like that.
Yeah, Dr. Voschel definitely not out. This is only 2 seconds behind, so
it's constantly changing. It seems that they all have a sector where they're better in, and it seems like Rams is the first sector, but Ram seems to lose a lot of time in the middle sector.
Yeah, lap 50, Dr. Voschel managed to set a 1:12.7, so he's in the 1:12 as well. I think Westy might be struggling on his hard tyres actually now.
Yeah, I think Westy might be regretting his decision, but he might not have had any mediums.
Lap 52, Westy managed to get a 1:12.9 on the hard tyres, which is pretty good work, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that is quite impressive, and he's going quicker this next lap round. So
they're catching up with Ram. They're catching up with Ram ever so slowly.
So are we going to see them start battling again quite shortly? By the looks of things, Westy and Dr. Voschel deciding not to battle, and probably going to try and catch Ram over battling each other.
Yeah, it's all up to Westy at the end of the day. He's the one behind. He's the one that's going to want to win the race. So it's 2.8 seconds last sector. Let's see crossing this next one what it's going to be. 3.1. Okay. Yeah, he's picked up the pace again.
There's a Ram. After I just said, seems to be slower in the middle sector, goes and proves me wrong by pulling away from both drivers in the middle sector.
Westy hanging on to that DRS for dear life, though. He does not want to be losing that DRS.
Dr. Voschel regains it in the final sector, then back to 2.2.
Yep, they've gained some temps in that sector.
This is it is. They're all so close on pace, these top 3.
Yeah. Which is surprising. We thought Westy would be a few tenths slower on this tyre, but he's really doing.
He's doing very well. Yeah, he's doing well to stick with them.
Clearly pushing hard to keep up with Dr. Voschel.
We will be seeing a battle soon between Omega and Biggles. There's only 3 seconds now. He's been closing that gap. It's half the gap since I last checked. Mr. Biggles is about the same distance behind Motorium still. But Motorium, like I said, also opted for the hards. And Mr. Beagle's not making as much time on him as you'd expect on the faster tyre.
Yeah, the mediums, they're going to go out their prime in a few laps, I think, so that's when West really needs to nail in a few good laps, while his tyres are still doing good.
Dr. Voschel's closing in only 2.1 now, so he's closed up another 10th during these first two sectors.
Fantastic stuff.
Let's see as they come over the line, how close is it going to be between Dr. Voschel and it's down to 2 seconds now. So these two are definitely catching Ram. So Ram is not in the all clear yet. He's still got drivers that are definitely going to give him a run for his money.
Yeah, he's going to be talking to his engineer a lot, asking how far behind Dr.
1.9. Voschel is closing in 10th sector.
Yeah, he's made a mistake in the first sector of Ram. Possibly a bit of oversteer on the exit of 3 or something like that. But
maybe mounted a curve. Them curves in that first sector can really throw your car off balance.
Yeah, they're killers. Yeah.
Dr. Voschel double lock up.
Mistake.
Quite wide. Missed the apex by quite a bit, but I don't think it's affected him too much. He might have lost a bit of time, but once again, no, that was quite good actually. Visibly, they look closer.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, Dr. Voschel 1.7 now, really making inroads. Ram's made a mistake there, coming off the final corner.
Gonna head on board with Ram for a little bit, see how his driving is. He's obviously feeling under pressure once again, as we've seen multiple times this Grand Prix.
Yeah, definitely. Just quickly check up on Mr. Beagles. Amiga is not closing in anymore in Motorium. Mr. Beagles is finally starting to catch up to Motorium a little bit. Rexy's fallen back. Rexy's on his own in P7.
Ram! Yeah, sorry, you carry on.
P8 Kundi is also on his own, but he's got Stevie P actually catching him in the second Ferrari. And then we have the Red Bull of leader, a minute and a half behind the leader. And then the back marker, the last position man in the Williams, who is 3.5 minutes behind, called Smooley in the second Williams. Then back on board with Dr. Voschel. It's only 1.6 seconds, but Westy as well, very close to Dr. Voschel. So
yep, Ram really struggling with his traction right now. He's been short shifting out of every corner. We're not sure how his tyre situation is at the moment. He could be struggling quite badly.
Maybe he's just trying to preserve the tyres towards the end.
He's exiting turn 2 in gear 6, so he's clearly struggling with traction one way or another.
But Dr. Voschel just went from 1.6 to 1.9 behind Ram, so Dr. Voschel's made a mistake. All Ram's just done an absolute solid middle sector. Either way, it's definitely.
Look at what Westy's up to. I don't think he's interested. He's not interested in making a move quite yet. Yeah, he's going to stick behind him. Definitely a good move right there. Clearly aware that they're gaining time on Ram, so he might as well just stick behind him for the time being.
Omega once again, still not really. It's really stalemate between 4th, 5th, and 6th. Like the time seems to be staying identical.
Wait, who was 3 seconds behind?
Omega was 3 seconds behind.
Losing a bit of time now, though, unfortunately.
Dr. Voschel has made another little mistake. He's now 2.1 seconds nearly behind Ram, and Westy's right on the back of Dr. Voschel. He's like basically pushing him through this middle sector.
Yep, this is where Westy's tyre's going to be prime.
Westy's
the mediums aren't going to be as good as they can be.
Very good.
Yeah.
He's probably only going to, if he's getting this pace back now, he's probably only going to dispatch this force of gears very quickly.
I'm thinking on this next straight it's going to happen. He's lining himself up. He's got a fantastic corner there. Great exit.
Dr. Voschel's just losing a lot of time. 2.4 now. What's happened? Dr. Voschel really looked like he was on it. Something has happened that's knocked his confidence.
Here we go. I think Westy's going to be wanting to make a move on the back straight. Coming out of turn 3. Really be careful
here. A lot of smoke there in that turn 1. Maybe Ram got locked up quite a bit there. I don't know. But
there we go. Westy's got the exit he needs.
No, I don't think he's close enough this time round. Especially with them hard tyres, I don't think he's going to want to make a lunge, especially when they're trying to catch him.
Oh, he's got one tyre on the grass. He's thinking about making a move on the outside, but Dr. Voschel just planted his car in the middle of the track.
But if these two battle, they're just going to lose more time, because it's now 2.7 from Dr. Voschel to Ram drop. So it's just constantly trading time between Dr. Voschel and Ram drop with West.
However,
West seems so strong through this middle sector. Maybe he has higher downforce.
Ram's going to have to be overtaking
Oh,
lap cars in a
Stevie
second.
P made a move on Kungi. Yes, Stevie P's moved into P8. So the second Ferrari has passed the Mercedes, and these two need to get out of the way of Ram, because Ram is not going to be happy if another back marker slows him down.
Yeah, ironically, leader was blocking the leaders at that point earlier on in the race, but luckily he's out of the picture now. Of the
They
front
haven't
runners.
moved out of the way of Ram yet. Ram's probably going to be happy he got the DRS on them, but not very happy that they aren't moving.
Losing so
Right, so
much
now-
time to leaders.
The Mercedes definitely moved out of the way. Will his teammate move out of the way? Move out of the way as nicely as he did.
Yeah, I can't imagine they won't.
Stevie P has still not moved. Stevie P hasn't moved. Ram is getting slowed down again. Ram is going to be furious. The Ferrari moves out of the way there on the next corner. Dr. Voschel 3 seconds behind, and Ram's just had to get past back markers. So, yeah, Dr. Voschel's got something wrong with his car. Maybe the engine's wearing out, or the tyres are just starting to
Yeah,
underperform.
possibly revving his car too much. Engine output might
You
be
did
down.
mention that you kept seeing Dr. Voschel revving too much, so
Yeah, absolutely.
quite possible he's worn out that engine.
Especially the fact that it's a 100% race, that these things
Yeah,
will happen to quite a few drivers on the
Yeah.
grid.
Definitely. Well, yeah, the gap now down to 3 seconds, so this is not ideal for Dr. Voschel and
Dr.
Westy.
Voschel's going to have DRS going into this straight though. So is Westy.
He's not going to be phased by Westy's DRS assumption, but hopefully that Mercedes is going to notice that there's a leading force in yet. Yeah, he does, and he moves out the way.
He's going to move out the way. Oh, Dr. Voschel's had a big lock up.
Moving out the way of the McLaren as well, but Westy looks to be more consistent, to say he's on the hards and lapping around the same pace, but wait, what's happened with Ram up at the front? Was he overtaking another back marker there? Yeah, he's on the out. The Williams is fighting back with Ram. Ram is gonna...
Ram's lost it! Oh, Ram almost completely lost it there.
Yeah.
Been overtaken by Stevie P. I'm
No,
not sure why.
the Williams went side by side with Ram and was fighting with Ram, the back marking Williams.
Well, they do say you're allowed to make the position back, but who's right behind? Is that Dr. Voschel? Dr.
It
Voschel
is. It's
right
very
behind.
close now. Ram is going to hate that back marking. What is the Williams doing? Ram!
Dr. Voschel is winning the Grand Prix.
What is Ram? Ram has done something has happened with Ram's tyres. I think he was just braking to get all that grass off there.
Was he on the ground?
Westy's trying to move to the lead. Westy's moved up into the lead of the race
He's
now.
made the move for the lead. This is fantastic stuff. Getting right involved with the back markers.
But
as
it's
well.
here comes Dr. Voschel back for the lead of the race.
No way.
Oh my god.
10 laps left of the Grand
This is,
Prix.
but now
11
Ram's going to be able
laps
to make more inroads, but Stevie P is in between. Hopefully he'll move out with his teammate Westy on the
he's locked
grass.
up his front left, lovely.
They're sticking side by side. The Ferraris are side by side now. The back marker with his teammate. What is happening?
Ram's
Then
been held up by Stevie P.
no one is moving out of the way for Ram.
Dr. Voschel.
Dr. Voschel's back at the
side by
inside.
side.
They're still side by side, and it's going to continue.
Insane. Okay, yeah. Smart move by Westy. Let Dr. Voschel pass. Wait until... that was not a good idea what Westy was thinking of doing then. Trying to go up the inside of turn 7. Never going to work.
Once again, they are all separated by less than a second. There's only 10 laps remaining. We're 61 laps into this race, and Ram is right on the back of Westy.
Ram's going to go for a move up the inside of Westy.
Ram's really pressuring Westy. Westy's not going to get as nice an exit as he'd want, but this is just helping Dr. Voschel. So the man who in the rain seemed to be falling back by a lot, now in the dry has gained the lead and he's seeming to pull away.
If we were halfway through this race and I was putting my bets on who was going to win, I would not have been thinking Dr. Voschel. This is fantastic stuff by him.
Yeah, he's really pulled it back when it's come back to dry conditions.
Although
But
Ram's going to go for a move up the inside of Westy.
Yeah.
Made the move stick. Westy's going to keep on the outside, not quite there.
No, but Westy's going to get a better exit here. We know Westy gets good exits here. And now they're in the
so
dry. Look
close.
at how close Westy is to Ram. He's going to want the inside, but will Ram let him have the inside line? But no, Westy's going to go to the outside. Not going to be able to make the move, surprisingly.
Is he going to go for a switchback? Not quite on the 90-degree corner.
Very close. Dr. Voschel, whilst they're battling, seems to have lost time to these two, actually. Ram closed back into 4 temps behind Dr. Voschel.
Missed opportunity by Dr. Voschel there. Good. Ooh, Westy almost going into the back of Ram there.
This is
Fantastic
really
racing.
close stuff. Just take a quick look down the order again. Motorium. Omega's in P5, so Omega has passed Mr. Biggles while we've been too busy up at front. And Omega is now
Yeah.
making inroads on Motorium in P4. He's only a second behind. He's very close to this. There's battles left,
Oh,
right,
Westy
centre of the track.
almost lost it on turn 12 then. Almost went onto the grass and spun it. Managed to keep it together though.
Here goes Ram. He's quite close to Dr. Voschel, but he's definitely close enough to consider a move. Actually,
Quite
no.
far back.
Never mind. Yeah, he is quite far back. But in the second, when he gets the second bite of that DRS, probably think about it. Up the inside.
He's had a lovely corner there. No lockups or anything that we've seen from him.
He's
A lot this Grand Prix.
definitely gone better for them than Dr. Voschel. He is
Too
too
far
far.
back.
He's,
Yeah,
he's
definitely
too
too
far
far
back. So no move this lap for him. Down to Motorium. He's got Omega right behind Motorium. Here we are, part off of P4. Omega's very close. Which way is he going to go? He opts for the outside, which is quite an odd place.
He's going to be passed by the corner. He's going to be passed. Absolutely. Smashed it.
Motorium just backs out and lets him through. So Omega now open to P4. The other man who started from the back is only one place off the podium, although he is 30 seconds behind. But only one place off the podium. These three have just been in another league today. And it's still not over. There's only 7 or 8 laps remaining. And there's still less than a second separating all 3 of these drivers, basically. Ram really aggressive exiting that corner there. We're just on a little on board of Ram. And he really revs it up coming out of that final corner.
How's it all looking then? Westy's all over the back of Ram right now.
I'm going to take a quick look, see what's happened when it comes to penalties.
Oh, you might want to check out what's happening here. Westy's
never mind, yes,
definitely
Westy
gonna be making the move.
right all over the back of Ram.
They both got DRS though. He's
Ram
gonna
goes right to the inside, so Westy's going to
Westy
have to go around the
always
outside.
favours the
Dr.
outside.
Voschel though, massive lock up in front. Ram really not leaving much room for Westy, sorry.
Yeah, Ram's planting it on the inside of the corner. He knows that Westy likes the outside, so...
He knows that Westy seems to have the best pace now on these hards, so clearly they've come back to work for him.
Yep, like I said, he's going to be on fresher tyres and all these... Well, fresher tyres, longer life tyres and all these guys. There's 7 laps left of the Grand Prix.
But since we last checked, there's been Shmuley and Biggles have had a 3-second penalty. Another one for Shmuley. Stop-go for Shmuley. 3 seconds for Omega. 3 seconds for Leader. 3 seconds for Kundi. Another 3 seconds for Shmuley, so he's got 9 seconds in total.
But no penalties for the top
these
3.
Front 3, still no penalties, so it's where they cross the line is where they'll finish at the moment. I don't actually think I saw a single warning for Westy at all.
Talking about crossing the line, 6 laps left.
Oh, that's very close! Oh no, I just switched away from the front battle, but Ram really squeezed him. Schumachered him into the wall nearly there.
Oh no, that was very, very close there.
Ram really going to fight for these positions. But here he goes again, Ram. He's going to go for the outside. Not much choice, but he's already
that straight
passed.
line speed of that Ferrari, fantastic stuff.
He's definitely.
Oh, he's made contact. Westy's gone off.
Westy has spun. Westy.
Oh, how unfortunate is that? That is so unfortunate. Just a racing incident, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, we didn't catch it on camera, so there's not much we can actually do about that. But
yeah, I got it on my screen. It was just went for the inside. No, sorry. The Ferrari was just a bit too in front and just caught his front wing going into the corner. Just a racing incident. No one's fault there.
Omega's Westy. He's quite far back now. I don't want to say he's out of this, but I wouldn't say that he's got much chance now. Looks like it's definitely between Ram and Dr. Voschel, but Dr. Voschel's looking
Is
really
that Stevie P? Yeah, that's Stevie P. 8.6 seconds away from the leader at this point, which is a real shame. But anyway, Ram, fastest driver on the grid, we reckon, closing in on Dr. Voschel.
No, Dr. Voschel gained time in that final sector then.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep. This is a bit of a stalemate now.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in their team speak right now.
Dr. Voschel there with the absolute massive lockup. He's really pushing on them, Taz.
Oh, Rams won that. Rams won.
Ram's going very slowly. He's 2.3 seconds. What is happening with Ram? He's going very slowly. It seems like he's going so slow.
What's happening there?
Is it just me, or does it look like he's really
No,
not pushing?
he is going very, very slowly indeed. He's gearing up really, really early. I don't believe he's pushing at the moment.
I don't quite understand. Is he maybe gonna like slow down and let Westy back through.
Quite possibly. It was, if it was anyone's fault, it was definitely his.
Yeah, 5 seconds. So yeah, he's slowing down. Maybe he's going to let Westy back through. Or, I mean, maybe he has a problem, but I can't think of any problem that make him go this slow other than a puncture. In fact, no, he'd be going a lot slower with a puncture, but still.
He's going 170 mile an hour on the pitch straight. He should be going 210 now.
Yeah,
so.
he is. Yeah, he's letting Westy catch it by the looks of things. So Dr. Voschel, he's going to walk away with this victory.
Yeah, that's a shame, really. It was a racing incident. No need to let him past.
Yeah, I do agree, racing incident, but at the end of the day, it's what people decide on.
Yeah.
Definitely, Stevie P's not really. Is he going to fight back? No, he backs out. That's nice to see. Or maybe he's just letting Westy catch up. I don't know, but Ram that. Whoa, Ram. Yeah, Ram has let Westy back through, and Ram, he's still not pushing.
He's not, is he?
No, Ram really isn't. Oh no, wait.
I haven't seen his rev counter at all.
No, Ram, yeah, he's going for it again now. So we'll just check the rest of the field. Omega's still in P4, Praetorium in P5.
Oh wait, no, there's been a lag spike. Westy's lagged straight into Ram. Luckily there was barely any contact, so Westy keeps the position, but there was a huge amount of lag there.
Yeah, as I was saying, Mr. Biggles in P6, Rexy in P7, but getting quite close. No,
Ram's still not pushing.
Not getting close, not at all.
Although he's going to make a move. He's going to make a move on Westy. Ram's... Oh, no, he's backed off. What's he doing, man?
Ram really... No one really knows what's happening right now with Ram. He's not pushing. Williams of Smully here. Not had the best of races. 4 minutes behind the leaders. He's
4 minutes.
Don't really know what he's doing. He just went onto the green stuff there, but in qualifying he didn't seem like he was that slow.
No one was really off. No one was 4 minutes off the pace in that way.
Ram, yeah. So Dr. Voschel's been handed victory here. He's going to really like that.
It's a shame, really. We were going to have a really interesting end of the race, but
yeah, definitely. It doesn't mean that the fight for P2 is going to be over. These two are definitely going to still go for it, I think. Well, I know that Westy is. Ram, I don't know what's happened, but he definitely doesn't look like he's fighting too much.
yeah, who knows what's happening with Ram? I might bring him into the room after the race, something like that. But just strange stuff.
Just watch Westy, I guess, because it doesn't look like Ram's going to really try anymore.
Getting such good exits off that corner though. But he's backing up.
Yeah, he keeps backing off every time into turn 1. That is really strange. I don't quite understand. I mean, he's done nearly 70 laps. Surely he'd just want to race now with Westy, but Westy goes very defensive. So clearly Ram is fighting back now.
Yeah, I think so.
Once again, backs out. He didn't stick. But no, he's. Oh, I thought he went for the switchback. No, but he's right. He's literally pushing it.
He's going to go on the outside. He's got a wheel on the grass going into turn
side by side
7,
into turn 6 or 7. Yeah, something like that. I think it's 6. I don't know the turns, I think, but still side by side. Ram
going into 8.
Is he going to stick it down? Yeah, he is. Still side by side. This is great racing between the two of them.
Oh, he's got a bit of like wheel spin on that exit.
Ram's going to stick around the outside still.
Side by side.
So they've been side by side since turn 5.
Yeah.
Until turn 13. This is amazing. So Westy just pips in there.
Not space for 2 cars there. Ram got better.
Yeah, definitely. Westy. Ram is right on the back of Westy now. Probably, to be fair, it probably was better with what Ram did to get the DRS for this long straight.
He's got the position.
Now he's made the move, so now it looks like he's going full out again.
2 laps left of the race. Ram's tyres are going to be feeling a bit rubbish at this point. Although, obviously, Westy did have that spin, so his tyres are going to be damaged from that as well.
Yeah, true. Although he didn't rev it up too much, so he might have not lost him, but Ram with a big lock-up there. I think Dr. Voschel's just going. Dr. Voschel's just cruising a bit more now because they're catching him whilst battling him. Yeah,
their tyres might be in the danger zone, as I like to say. If their tyres are over 75%, they are at risk of a random puncture. So
I don't think any of them have got that high. I mean,
yeah, they're going to want to avoid that if that does come along.
We know that Westy's definitely safe with the hards. Well, probably safe with the hards.
Oh, Ram with a big lock up there.
Yeah.
revving his engine like crazy.
Another look down the order. Yeah, Omega's on his own in P3. But Mr. Biggles, no, that was the back mark Williams, I think. Yeah. Before they was a lot closer there, but still about 3 or 4 seconds there.
And we're now on the last lap of the race.
So Dr. Voschel started the last lap of the race. Not had an easy race. He's definitely not had an easy race, but he's going to enjoy this victory, definitely. He's not had it easy. Had to fight for it.
Question is Westy going to be able to make a move? I don't think so. I think this is it. I think this is the end of it.
Dr. Voschel in the end though has had a quite easy run towards this last few laps of the race, and he will have needed it after how much he's been having to try with all this constant overtaking. But yeah, no more penalties since I last reported them. So still no penalties. I don't think for these top runners. I don't think they've had any penalties. If we can just check. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like any penalties for these top 3 runners. There's hardly any warnings.
Awful second sector there. But unfortunately, Westy couldn't take advantage of it. He got a bit of wheel spin off turn 9, I believe it was.
The race winner, Dr. Voschel, now comes towards the line to, after 71 laps of this Brazilian Grand Prix, takes victory. And that one will feel good for him, definitely.
Completely unexpected, in my opinion. He was just consistent at the end of the day. And that's what was needed.
I would have put the money on Ram, but Ram finishes P2 with Westy coming home in P3. Westy's probably a bit disappointed with that. He probably felt like he could have got that win.
Yeah,
Omega
absolutely.
Just kept quiet this race. Made a strategy call we didn't think was right, but he's made it pay off. He's got P4.
Yeah, he's made it. Got into P4, followed by. If I can actually get the right things.
Motorium is going to come along across the line in P5 with Mr. Biggles in P6. Mr. Biggles has just eased off on this last lap because he's lost a lot of time. The Red Bull has crashed over the line. Yep, everyone's crashing over the line. It is absolutely mad over this. The Red Bull is upside down, isn't it? Yep, the Red Bull is upside down at the line.
Oh,
So,
fantastic stuff there.
But yeah, Omega with the 2 penalties, not as many expected more penalties to be fair. But
so did I.
they've kept it quite clean. But Ram with that fastest lap of the race, 4 times quicker than any. No, sorry, 3
Three
times
times
quicker than anyone on track. But Omega, the second fastest driver on track when it came to the end of the race. But anyway, it's been a very good race. A lot of action to it, especially them top 3 constant fights.
Yeah, fantastic Grand Prix.
Yeah, all of them really deserved it today, but Dr. Voschel, Mr. Consistent, he just stuck out there and ended up winning. So a very good race for Dr. Voschel. Championship leader Ram will appreciate the podium after starting last.
It is a real shame that Ram didn't go for the race win, but obviously he felt pretty bad about that crash. So yeah. Awesome stuff.
But it was a nice Grand Prix. Thank you to anyone who tuned in to watch. And I will, I guess, see you at the next race in Abu Dhabi. Thanks, guys.
The season finale?
Yeah, season finale in Abu Dhabi. Probably going to be as good battles as this, I'd say, if they're anywhere like this. But anyway, bye, guys.